No, you love that music, don't you?
Oh, dude, that's a banger.
How could you not?
Me. Yeah, that was. God.
It's
I could rap on that beat.
We got some good content.
I could rap on
You
that.
can most certainly not rap on that beat.
I can rap on that beat. Call me Vanilla.
You can absolutely not rap on that. Just want to make that clear.
Jesus. All right. Well, welcome into episode 10 of the podcast. It's going to be a weird one today. We're going to go out of order because Mike wants to ditch the podcast tonight.
That's not true. There is an Oscar probably going to win Best Picture movie that I have free screening for tonight. So
okay.
Oh, Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Yeah, Clifford the Big Red Dog.
The movie is called Belfast.
That's not going to be the best picture of the year.
I'm seeing it on Sunday.
I think it might.
By week thing.
I think it's the favorite.
Well, I mean, I'll be at the theater. I think I'm going to be at the theater tomorrow because, like I said, I don't think I'm going to watch this Thursday night football game, but I will be seeing Clifford at some point.
It's going to be on Paramount. It's going to be on Paramount Plus, I think.
You're going to watch the Dolphins. You're going to watch Clifford.
Mike, it doesn't matter. I can go to the theater and see it. It's fine.
You want to see what the three fans that go there with them?
Yeah,
so that's 3 other people in the
crowd.
Hi,
one for Clifford. One for Clifford, please.
You're like, wait a minute, where are you going with those?
Hey, the house are going to be out though. It's going to be wild.
Sir, why are you in a
red dogs everywhere?
Yeah, you're going to see. You're going to see some furries for sure. Oh, 100%.
Oh, hell yeah! Actually,
dude, I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised if a dude's on a leash. I wouldn't be surprised. A dude is in like an all red sweater with a collar on.
He like spray painted himself red.
Hey,
dude, his girlfriend's walking in with him.
Friend of the podcast, Brian Scalabrine had some good words.
Dude, that was
about
an ad and a half. He definitely got paid for that.
Wait, Brian Scalabrine's giving critical analysis on Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Here you go. Here it is.
True.
Dude, he definitely got paid for this.
Here it is.
Wow.
Here it is.
Yeah, look at this tweet and tell me if it's not an ad or not.
Is it because he has red hair?
Scalabrine was definitely getting the bag on this one. He peeped us. My family
in theaters November 10th.
Screen the movie. We all loved it. I love Family.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. So there's nothing wrong with this movie. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing's wrong with this movie. That's an ad.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know where the hashtag ad was.
It is, and we all loved it. Is a bit odd. Yeah, it is worded like he's held hostage.
That's a rookie score. Yeah, look at it. Oh.
Yo, what the heck?
So, wait, so did you get? Oh, what in the world?
Oh my god, we're hashtag ad. All right, we got to get out of here. We're in too deep.
Hashtag feed the family.
Oh my god, we have to get out of here now. Yeah, thank you. We got to get out of here. So we're getting way.
Hey, that's a good
deep.
point though.
What?
Clifford could definitely feed a whole community.
Oh, dude.
Dude,
be good for
Clifford actually has a 55 on Rotten Tomatoes and a 91% audience score.
Is this better than Eternals?
How many reviews though?
It's better than Eternals, honestly.
By the director and Scalabrine.
33 reviews and about 50 audience ratings. So we still got to wait for those.
So 50 mics just arbitrarily threw a positive score at it.
Just wait till there's 51 after tomorrow.
Wait, when does it come out? Today? Tomorrow?
It came out today.
Oh, it's out?
So 50 people have already seen it?
It's out right now, yeah.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
I just went on
AMC
Wednesday a few minutes ago and I saw that there was movie times all day today.
Movies come out on Wednesdays?
Mm-hmm. Well, again, we are in a time crunch because Mike does have to dodge. So let's get into Mike. Where do you want to start off? You want to start NBA? You want to go
NFL? We could do NFL. It doesn't matter.
NFL. It is week 9, everyone. Week 9. I'm happy to say the Jets are back. They're back to losing. The Jets are back to losing. Yep.
Dude, that made me so mad. They're going to backdoor cover. They were going to backdoor cover.
They were about to cover, yeah. I can't believe it.
They're about to cover. And so I did have it. And I assumed my boy was going to get the full start. I didn't assume his injury. So
that is true.
To be fair,
no, we would have been in that game.
To be fair, Josh Johnson threw over 300 yards and like 2 touchdowns. So, like, is Mike White going to throw any better than that? No, it was the defense.
Yeah, he's going to throw for 350.
Oh, yeah, because that would have been a 15-point difference. No, they would have lost anyway. I don't care who
saying the mojo.
Look at Brady. Look at Brady. 45 points they allowed. 45.
Mike, what do you have for takeaways this week?
Do we just do this now that the Patriots are gonna win the division now? Is that because I'm coming out on a limb.
Have they played the Bills
sure
yet?
It's not. They're gonna beat them twice.
Okay. That's those are big games right there.
They're gonna beat them twice. The defense is really gelling together. I said it last week when we're back, and this team just lost 9-6 to the Jacksonville Jaguars. But I'm talking about Buffalo now.
Yeah, it was rough.
They just lost 6-9. My takeaway is the Patriots are winning that division, and good luck playing a playoff game in Foxborough. Can't wait. We're so back.
All right. Ian, what's your takeaways this week?
Why do you guys all look so disgusted by that? Why can't anybody be happy for my team?
Because do I want to see the Mike? Do I want to see the Patriots win more? No, I don't want to see the Patriots win. That's not fun. That's not fun. I don't even like Mac Jones.
Did you see Bill Belichick's outfit? The dude had on the tucked shirt with the jeans halfway up.
That was fresh. I'm not gonna lie, it was fresh.
Fresh.
Bill does look fresh all the time. I'm not gonna lie. For a guy with like 60s, 70s, late 60s, he's fresh.
Yeah, I think he's in the 70s. I don't know. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead, everyone.
Oh wait, hold on. Are you referring to? Let's see. Referring to this here? Is what we're talking about.
Edelman had a meme about it. That's it.
Look at that. Oh God.
There's a lot going on there.
There is. Like it looks like he's wearing a crop top. It looks like he's wearing the Zeke crop top.
Well, it's too much package. That's the only kind of pants he can carry with that thing hanging down there. So.
Oh Jesus Christ! Sorry, Ian. What do you got? Ian, what do you got?
Oh goat.
What do you think he's got in that suitcase?
His rings.
Okay.
Probably cheating, to be honest. Probably the other team's playbook.
Probably, yeah, because they need a playbook for Darnold. Dumbass. Like,
Ian Blum, what do you have this week? Because I'm sure you have plenty to talk about.
No, not really. I just think the NFL product is horrible and it's dying. So
who made that rule?
It's worse. The product's worse than it was 5 years ago, and I like college football better. And this is only helping my agenda. So that's it. I'm not going to be Debbie Downer on the segment though, so we can keep it moving. I got other good stuff later.
Debbie Downer. Who made the taunting rule? That guy needs to be fucking gone.
Yeah, did the refs get fined for that game on Monday night? Can we sit and just
no,
talk
the
about
league
that for a
backed
little bit?
them up.
Well, the only way I think they get fined is if because of that, not because of any of the calls, because of that. Hey,
the call at the goal line with that block was dog shit. But that call where it was like the illegal chop.
Bad calls, they'll fine for touching the because imagine number 59. I don't know who you are. Imagine he bumped into the ref. He would be suspended and fined up the wazoo.
I just want some accountability. Is all.
The league backed up the call.
Absolutely.
So, that is
he literally. Well, first off, the ref literally just walked right into him.
That's what I'm upset about.
I'm more talking about the goal line chop block call.
You guys know what I'm talking about? Passer?
That's
the chop block that's supposed to only be called within the tight end box, and it wasn't in the tight end box, and they still called it. Yeah, look,
and barely touched, dude. Yeah,
I don't think it's the thing about refs and affecting games is there's always a chance. I always feel like there's always a chance at a point in the game to course correct, and you always have an opportunity. And they could have gotten a stop at the end of the game, and they didn't. So it's fine, whatever. I just don't.
Tom Brady.
I just don't care about any of this. I'm probably gonna be like Mike and not watch very many games this week because one, the Bears are on a bye, and also it's just not as good as it used to be, in my opinion. And I'm more of a college guy anyway.
Well, so hey, Ian. Well, Ian, welcome. Ian, welcome to the club. Welcome to the club.
What club is he joining?
I'm out of the NFL club.
I'm still in it.
Yeah, but you're out for different reasons. I
got Mike White to watch.
You're not riding the storm out. That's different. I got cheated out of a game. That was season altering right there. My rookie quarterback stepped up, played the best game of the year, was the highest rated quarterback in the league.
Which is bullshit. Bullshit, by the way.
You don't know how the analytics work.
Justin Herbert had like 100 more yards.
You don't know how tell me how the analytics work.
I don't
know how they work either. But the nerds Said so. And we're not going to question them because if you want to question them, you got to know how the math works.
All right, that's fine. I guess I'll do
Yeah.
my homework. I'll come back next week.
Because you can't tell a math guy that he's wrong if you don't know how to do math.
Because I just look at the numbers and every single thing. Herbert did better.
Yeah, that's like looking at batting average, though.
Like what
in baseball.
I'll do my.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'll do my research.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll come back next week.
So I'm gonna ride with that.
Okay.
He played the best game of his career. Came up at the end of the game.
Oh, we're getting
big drive.
Look at his neck. His neck like compulsed.
I had, there was all of that. As much as good as there was, it's just all of this around. Like I just don't give a shit. So we can just keep going. I have other less pessimistic NFL.
Okay, we got to get going. My turn.
Going.
The Browns are 10 times better without Odell Beckham Jr. That is my takeaway.
I don't. You're not wrong.
That's a fact.
I mean, it's a fact that there is stat. The stats are much better when they are without him.
It makes no sense to me. A dynamic receiver in Odell, and he's off the field, and we got like Donovan Peoples-Jones getting some touchdowns here.
Okay, they also had Nick Chubb back though, right? Like, wasn't this his first game back?
Okay, but they won by like 30 to the Bengals.
I know, but he's like phenomenal. No, he rushed for like 140.
No, but
Baker had a hell of a game too.
But no, Mike.
He did. I'm not.
Mike, it's been like past seasons though too. The stats
Last
of
season,
Baker with Baker without Odell is a much better Baker than he is with Odell.
Oh, I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying I don't think it's all the OBJ thing. Like, there's other factors that why they had such a great game.
Yeah, but I think Odell, it sounds mutually benefits both parties. Odell leaving and the Browns.
It sounds like Mike is just trying to set this up so that when he signs with the Patriots, Mike can become the biggest fan.
Well, no, I think
both things can be true. Like Odell can still be really good, and the Browns can be better. Yeah. Like Baker doesn't have to think about the fact that Odell's on the field, and he can just spread the ball around. They play better.
Baker's not
but Odell's not a bad receiver either. So
that's kind of what I was trying to support.
Him leaving helps both groups a lot.
Yeah,
right. I'm like,
that's
who cares? Moving along.
Well, yeah, I was just gonna say right now he's supposedly honing in between the Chiefs, Packers, and the Saints. 2 of the 3 make sense.
Saints is kind of weird to me.
Two of the 3 make sense to me.
I'm hearing from an athletic report that the Patriots are still considered.
Are you reporting this? Are you the reporter?
Mike Jameson reports.
I don't know. I swear I saw it from somebody who was affiliated with the Athletic. I'll find you your
the
tweet.
Unathletic.
I'll find the tweet and send it to you.
Yeah, I think I thought he was going to go to the Raiders, but the Raiders got Jackson, so I don't think
they did get Deshaun Jackson, the savior of the team.
Yeah,
Deshaun Jackson. Yeah. My takeaway from this week is the Dolphins won a game. It happened, everyone. They won a game.
They played worse than the team they beat, but they won the game.
They did.
I'll be real. I didn't watch a snap of that game.
I didn't either.
They were outgained in multiple categories by the Texans. They turned the ball over 5 times, but they found a way.
Turned the ball over 5 times?
Only 2 of those were interceptions.
With 3 fumbles.
I guess. I didn't watch it. I just looked at the box
I don't think anybody watched the game.
The Dolphins picked off Tyrod 3 times.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Hey, he's notorious.
Nice. Cool, man.
He's notorious for notorious for beating the Dolphins.
Are the Dolphins back?
Dolphins have been
apparently
back.
not.
I told you
going to see Clifford instead of watching them.
Oh yeah, the Ravens are going to.
Well, I don't have much interest to watch Jacoby Brissett again. So I don't.
Wait, this man said they were going to go undefeated.
They still are. Yeah. No, they still are.
What? You're not going to watch this historic run?
See, this is dumb.
They won this week with
dumb.
Tommy Washington.
You're quitting on the team. It's fine, Mike. Quit on them. It's fine. No one's going to treat you any differently. You're going to go see Clifford instead of watch your favorite NFL team. That sounds like
okay. If we're being honest,
when they win 4 games in a row and he jumps back in, I'm going to be real mad.
Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm probably not going to go see Clifford. I'm just going to be straight honest.
When Mike White.
Now you're backing off on Clifford. Commit to something, Mike.
I have to pack. I'm flying home on Friday. I got to pack.
Let's go. Got to pack. Put that game on in the background. What are we doing?
Jesus, Mike.
Come on. What's going on?
If Mike White beats the Bills, you have to call Mike White the greatest quarterback of all time.
No, I'll literally never disrespect somebody, like Tom Brady like that ever a day in my life. But what I will say is, the Patriots winning the division, regardless if the Bills win or lose, I'm not really too worried, to be honest with you. We're very back.
And my final takeaway from week 9, it comes from there's 2 takeaways. They come from the same game. Jordan Love, it was a below average first game.
It was bad. And he played a shit defense. He didn't do anything.
And then my other
He had
takeaway
like 2
is
years of preparation for this.
my other takeaway is like, God, this Chiefs team is not
They're pretty
great.
bad, aren't they?
They're not good.
I feel like they had to lay an egg on the like they had to just destroy the. I mean,
Correct. Like I think the only thing that could have came from that game was
put 13 points
one
up.
of those is more concerning than the other.
I'm more concerned about the Chiefs.
Yeah, like
Even though
Jordan
the
Love
Packers
played
lost.
bad, that's whatever. But
If Aaron Rodgers played, Packers would have won.
destroyed them.
Yeah.
Oh, it wouldn't have been close at all.
In Kansas City too.
Massacre.
It would
in
not have
Kansas
been.
City.
It would not have been close. I did love the pettiness of the Chiefs having Jordan Love's girlfriend and mom sitting all the way at the very top row of the stadium.
Up in the nosebleeds. That was tough.
Very last row of the stadium.
So like they're not used to the Packers getting like the quarterback having family come because Aaron Rodgers' family doesn't.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
So they weren't used to it, so they had Jordan Love's parents.
That's funny.
It was pretty good. I'm a big Aaron Rodgers guy, and that was pretty.
That's funny.
All right. Well,
Did you see Mark Hamill's coming after him?
I did.
It's tough right now.
Well, his shirt was wrong. His shirt didn't have the T in the Rise of Skywalker.
I mean, what did it peel off?
I don't know what happened to the T. It's gone.
All I know is Luke Skywalker's calling out Aaron Rodgers on Twitter, and that's.
It says he Rise of Skywalker.
Wait, what did he say?
So in the Pat McAfee interview that Aaron Rodgers did, the most recent one, he was wearing a Rise of Skywalker hoodie that apparently didn't have the T in the apparently per Noah. So Mark Hamill quote tweeted the Aaron Rodgers
Look,
interview.
if you look closely, look at the first. You don't see the T. Look closely.
No, I think it's folded over because of the fabric.
Are you sure?
That's what I'm thinking,
anyway,
right? Like how?
I got
yeah, like it's the hoodie's like.
Hold on.
Hold on.
So anyway, Mark Hamill quote
tweeted
tweeted the Pat McAfee tweet and was like, of all the shirts he could have wore, he wore this one more or less. So then, like an hour later, Sports Illustrated wrote an article like Aaron Rodgers has new enemy in Luke Skywalker. So like,
man,
maybe it's
here we go. Day for Sports Illustrated, huh?
I don't see the T.
Of all the sweatshirts, there it is.
I don't see it. I only see he.
His
It's
arms,
definitely
his arms covering it up.
Yeah, no, it's covered.
Why is a 70-year-old man using emojis? These are the kind of questions.
He's Mark Hamill. He can do whatever he wants.
Why is
man.
Mark Hamill using?
Look at that! Look at the like.
Look at the What is going on? Look at the photos.
Skywalker.
Yeah, but look at his banner.
Look at the photos he tweets. Look at the top right corner. No. Scroll back up. What are these? What is going on? Dude, you're 70.
Dude, that's something a 70-year-old would use. What do you look at? Oh, look at that. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, what is going on?
He's got the Shutterstock. Shutterstock.
You can't even crop
Does
that
this
out?
dude have anything else going on?
He's worth $1 gazillion. He's Luke Skywalker.
He's probably voicing some cartoon character like that.
His Joker was really good.
Yeah, he's like one of the
Yeah. Hey, I'm not discrediting
I've
the guy. I'm
seen
just
enough.
laughing at his Twitter feed.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Where are we going? What's going on?
Yeah,
here? Are we going in?
Oh, we're talking
what are we doing
about
here?
we talked about Aaron Rodgers for a little bit, and then just like the Chiefs. Aaron Rodgers, he's back next week, right? I mean, he just got fined. I don't
Should
think he's
be
suspended.
I don't
so-
expect him.
Is
to.
Russell Wilson playing again this year?
Yeah, he's
It's
playing
not-
next week.
No,
Okay,
I heard
he's
he's back
back.
this weekend.
I heard
Okay,
he's
he's
playing
back.
against.
Okay.
It's
Thank
gonna
you.
be. It's
Should
gonna
be
be.
Rodgers Wilson.
That is all.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I'm not
Is
gonna
that the Sunday night game?
No.
325.
Sunday night's the Chiefs game.
Nice. Again.
Chiefs Raiders.
For what?
Ugh.
Oh
For
God!
what?
Oh,
I don't know.
Jesus.
I don't know, man. It's gonna be bad.
When
I got
actually,
to
hold
put
on, I
that
think
Vegas stadium on Sunday Night Football.
that is true. That's one, and I actually think they're able to flex all the Sunday
Isn't
nights
that-
now.
But that's a game. But aren't they like all 5-3? So it's like kind of an important game. Like it's for
I
first
I don't know why the
place.
Jets aren't on prime time. Move the Jets.
Jets Bills, dude. Mike White against Josh Allen. Ooh,
I
two
don't-
gunslingers.
I don't see how that's not prime time game.
I know.
Dude, that Jets offense has been all gears. Though.
I know. Monday night.
They lead the
is,
league in like passing yards the past like 2 weeks.
Monday night is Rams Niners.
Nice.
God, fucking. Let's talk about the Niners are so bad. They let
Yeah,
Colt
they are.
McCoy beat you.
Can we talk about the Rams though? What the hell happened
Yeah,
last
that
week
was
with the
rough.
Rams?
Yeah.
Stafford
I forgot.
looking like Matt Stafford in Detroit.
The Titans look pretty good without Henry.
Apparently, Matt Stafford is not good in primetime games.
Dude, actually-
historically.
So he's not used to them.
I mean, you always get one.
Yes, he had his
Really?
one Thursday.
So like,
primetime
it's
game.
always like the Monday night game where Detroit goes to the Packers in like week 2.
Yeah, and
That's
lose,
like whenever.
and,
That's
lose
like the
by
Lions
15.
primetime game because they don't get Thursday night football because of Thanksgiving.
That's true.
Shaking my head.
Yeah,
I think though, like it's one of those
Matt-
weeks where like
Matt Stafford, as of before the season had started, he was 6-14 in primetime.
ooh, boom.
he's like Kirk Cousins.
Jesus.
I just think it's the NFL. Everyone's good, so every so often teams drop games. But
Yeah.
You like that?
there's no major course correcting going on here. The Titans are good too.
Yeah, they're pretty.
Adrian Peterson has no business still being in the NFL. I
Well,
don't know
that's-
how he's doing it. I don't know what that dude does, but he is.
Oh, I know what he does. But the Titans defense look pretty good.
That could mean a lot.
You
of
making
things.
claims? You making claims he's doing steroids? I hear no.
No.
No, he's talking about the thing where he beat his kid.
Yeah, I was talking
Yeah,
about that.
Oh,
Well,
he
and
did beat the
honest-
shit out of his kids.
And honestly, wait, hold on. The best part about this game is that the Titans' offense didn't do anything.
No, it was the defense.
Tannehill, 143 yards, a touchdown, interception. The highest rusher was Deontay Foreman with 29 yards.
That's not real. It's not a real person.
And then
generic.
Hey, Ziggy, I have a
generic,
question.
They had to call up.
yes,
Would you rather have Tannehill or Tua?
Oh, that's easy.
That's
well, hold on. It depends on which Tannehill I'm getting. If I'm getting the
True.
Miami,
What situation
if I'm
is Tannehill in?
getting the Miami,
You're
if I'm
getting
if
no,
I'm-
You're getting Tannehill right now.
Oh,
You're
I'm
getting
getting
Tannehill right now.
Then
and Tua
yeah, I
right
take
now.
that. I take that
Yeah, I
Tannehill
think
right now.
Tannehill's like a top court. I think he's pretty damn good. I mean, there's
But
a one seed.
if we're just revisiting the, he's
One
top
could
10.
argue that
what?
any version of
top 10.
top 15 at least.
Yeah, top 15 at least. Top 12. That's a nice number. 12.
I feel like 12 is the number we
I
always
mean,
end up
Tua's
settling
had a
on in
great
these
like
debates.
last 4 weeks, no, right?
12's in that, huh?
Well, when he plays, yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like Tua's had a great couple weeks when he played.
No,
like,
I mean, yeah,
I thought that's your guy.
Tua, yeah,
like-
no. Well, no, I do. I love Tua, but if you're telling me I get Tannehill,
Mike
this-
White's top 12.
if you're telling me I get the
That's for damn sure.
Tennessee Titans, Ryan Tannehill, yes, I will take that one over Tua.
I would argue that if they put Ryan Tannehill in that system a lot sooner, he probably would have been better anyway.
They made the
Correct,
playoffs,
I
right?
agree.
The Dolphins with Tannehill.
He didn't play in the playoff game, but
He
he
got
did.
hurt.
Yeah.
It was that was the Matt
Oh.
Moore game.
All right, so he got to the Dolphins to the playoffs. Oh, last
Yeah,
So
time
if you
they've
put
been
Tua on the
Whereas-
Titans,
Mitch
if you
got the
put
Bears
Tua on
to
the
the
Titans,
playoffs.
are they the same?
Twice.
If he's fully healthy,
Sanchez
I'm
is
taking
the
health out of the
championship.
equation.
I mean, if we're taking fully healthy teams, I think anyone could probably thrive in that Titans offense if you have Derrick Henry as your running back.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, he's
That
so
is very
freaking
true.
good,
And
man.
they
It
safety
sucks.
net
Sucks
behind
he's gone. Yeah.
I think playoffs, right? When he come back for playoffs.
He could potentially,
Okay, that's big. That's big. And
I mean,
if they get the
his-
one seed, they get the bye week. That's a lot. They need that.
Tannehill's best year with the Dolphins was 2016 was the playoff year, and he went 8-5 as a starter.
That's pretty good.
Well,
He-
the Titans are
maxed-
going to have to. What? My bad. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying he
I was
maxed
just
out
gonna
at
say-
8 wins.
I was just saying. I mean, they're going to have to go through Foxborough
No,
because
Mitch went
they're going to
broke.
be the number one seed, and they're not going to lose a game the rest of the year.
Actually,
so-
didn't the last time I remember
Oh, that was the equal.
didn't Ryan Tannehill end the Brady Empire in New England also? Didn't that happen like 2 years ago? That did happen, didn't it? Didn't Ryan
Okay.
Tannehill and
Okay.
Derrick
Titans-
Henry?
yeah, the Titans
Okay.
did
It
beat
was
them.
not him. Okay. It was not him. Okay.
Well,
Derrick
I'm just
Henry
saying,
ran for like
if we're-
160 yards that game.
I'm
We're
just
we're just
I'm
throwing
just
out the
saying,
window.
Is the
Might even been a
Empire
buck 80.
really dead? They're
Oh,
supposed
well, I
to
mean-
win the division.
No, it's not dead. He already
Yeah.
just won.
I'm just saying what
And they
I'm-
are
what-
winning the division.
The Emperor Palpatine.
That's what I'm
Bill
saying, right?
Belichick still holds the power.
Like you killed Darth Vader, congratulations.
But you
But
forgot about
the Emperor is still hanging back there.
the Emperor's
man.
still
All
there.
his lightning and shit.
Hey, Mike, we'll find out
In
in a few
episode
weeks.
9, he comes back to life.
Mike, we'll find out in a few weeks when the Tennessee Titans travel to
Spoilers.
Foxborough.
For that movie, everyone would.
Oh, I
I didn't see that.
can't wait. I can't wait for that game. When did the
Long
when
story
did the
short,
Dolphins
I
play
take
the Pats
Tannehill.
again?
I think week 17 in Miami.
You gonna go?
No, I'll be back home.
Watching Clifford, probably.
On Blu-ray, on 4K.
Oh no, I'm
4K
sorry. No.
Ultra HD.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. No. Hold on. It's January 9th. It's week 18. I'll be back in Florida. There's a possibility I'll be there.
Well, they may be resting all their guys anyway because playoffs will be locked up. Number 1 seed will be locked up, so they might be resting everybody anyway.
If you recall, that's actually going to be the battle for the wild card spot because the Dolphins will at that point have already won 9 or 8 straight games.
Yeah,
okay, the Madden simulation.
Jets,
turn it off.
The Jets are going to come out of nowhere and win like 7 straight.
Simulation. Turn it off. Turn off my GM on Madden already. Give it up.
Kings of the week. Who's going? Mike, go ahead. Who's your king of the week?
Oh gosh, I am not as prepared as I should be. So can somebody else go next?
Colt McCoy,
Jonathan Taylor.
Colt McCoy.
I think
he doesn't have to go rapid.
249 yards, a touchdown, and a dub. Boom.
I will go with
not a dub, like an ass kicking.
I will go with this. I will go with the same team there. I will go James Conner, 3 touchdowns.
Boom.
Jonathan Taylor had 172 yards, 2 touchdowns, and like a 75-yard touchdown. He torched my Jets defense. It was fucking awful. I probably could have tackled Jonathan Taylor at that fucking point. Put me at safety.
I did not know Colt McCoy was still in the NFL.
I didn't know either
until that game started, and I was like, "Wait, who's the?"
Honorable mention to my guy Josh Johnson, 3rd stringer for the Jets. Had like a 13-year career with like 15 different teams. 317 yards and 2 tutties.
Speaking of
Josh Johnson.
Speaking of that team, my king of the week is actually the breakout game for rookie speed demon Elijah Moore.
Boom.
2 tutties.
Nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Game.
Great
game.
You're welcome.
It's nice to see the young players looking good on the Jets, though. Besides Zach Wilson, literally everybody else has been doing good besides Zach Wilson.
Well, Zach can't look good when he's not playing.
That's true. Yeah. I'd sit him until Mike White comes back to reality. I'm keeping Mike White in until.
What if Zach Wilson never starts another NFL game?
That means Mike White is really good, so I'm all in.
Robert Saleh said he's White's the starter
I love
going
it,
forward.
Because why would you? The whole locker room loves Mike White. Why would you bench him?
It's hilarious.
Zach will. I know. Why ruin Zach Wilson's? What? Why ruin Zach Wilson's future and get him hurt again? Just sit him, let him rest.
Should trade him.
Dude, this happened in Miami.
Okay,
this happened in Miami last year. Look how that ended.
Hear me out. Okay, as a college football guy on this podcast, I can tell you if GMs don't want to screw their teams up, there's not going to be a top 5 quarterback pick. So, or there's at least not a top quarterback available. Someone can reach. That's fine.
I have not seen a single mock draft. I think the first 8 picks have not been a quarterback. Everyone I've seen.
It's not one of those years. So if Mike White leads the way for the Jets the rest of the year, dangle Zach Wilson out there, see what you can get.
I'm called good because that means Mike White won games.
Well, I think it would be funny.
If that's the case, if I'm Carolina, I'm definitely calling.
Oh yeah, go take our other quarterback. Let's see how that goes. Because Darnold worked out good. We fleeced them. Oh my god, we fleeced the hell out of the Panthers. Oh my god, we had 3 picks for that guy.
Remember the first 3 weeks of this when we
he
were
was
all
so
talking?
Good too.
Noah was talking.
He was Cam Newton.
Talking about.
He was Cam Newton. He broke the Cam Newton record.
He was leading the league in rushing touchdowns.
He literally broke records that Cam Newton set. So
crazy.
And then he came back to earth.
I'm just glad Carolina picked Sam Darnold and not just.
That's true.
That trade worked out well for a lot of people.
The Panthers will have a new quarterback next year. Will.
Well, yeah, because this last year of Darnold's deal, right?
Yep. He'll be a free agent, be a backup. He'll be a backup somewhere.
Mitch Trubisky.
He'll be the backup of Mitch.
I'm trying to speak Mitch to Pittsburgh into existence. By the way.
Oh, that was what we were all saying before this offseason. I thought he should have.
Or Washington.
I thought he could have started
Mitch
somewhere.
1 year as a backup. You got to go somewhere with a vacancy. If the Steelers draft a rookie, get Mitch in there to compete. He's done a lot of QB battles.
Or maybe Mitch is thinking that Josh Allen's going to be gone.
Dude, imagine Mitch.
Probably want to get out of that division. I don't blame him. Probably get out of there.
I mean, the Patriots aren't going anywhere, so
yeah, I don't blame him one bit.
What if Mitch would have signed with the Patriots this past offseason?
Oh hell yes.
I probably wouldn't have watched a game. I probably would have been furious. For all the shit I've talked about Mitch Trubisky, I can't do it. He can't.
Yeah, I can. If Mitch comes to the Jets,
I want him to get one more shot.
I talk a lot of shit about Mitch.
I don't think anything's gonna change, but I just need one more shot.
Ian, there's a lot of chatter at the deadline. I really thought he was gonna get moved to Washington.
I think you find a team with a quarterback vacancy. I think you put them in there, try to compete. I want him to get one last guess. Yeah, the Panthers, the Steelers, if Big Ben retires.
He needs to retire.
Texans? You think
Washington probably.
Is Davis Mills the answer? For the Texans, Davis Mills? I just put a Mitch in the Texans. Poor guy. He'll get fucking obliterated. All right.
I'd rather be.
All right. Mike, your segment.
On the bench.
Dogshit of the week is Mr. Joshua Allen. He lost me arguably 3 fantasy leagues because I have him in 3 of them, and I lost by like 3 points in each of those leagues. So Josh Allen is really, for sure getting that.
Really tough loss for you in our league.
Dude, I've had a 1-point loss in another league. From that.
What about my
Josh
tough
Allen.
loss? The dumbass app we have had me a 99% chance of winning.
That app blows.
What the hell is that projection? 99% chance of winning. I lost.
Fucking too. Yeah, I was fucking up there too. That Moody had 30 points.
Yeah, for Justin Fields, that have his best fucking fantasy game. And Dave Montgomery decided to play. Like, why? Why play?
Unbelievable.
He got a lot more touches than I thought he would.
Yeah, why?
Listen, like I've already mentioned, the app is good except for the projection part. It's really bad. The projection
sucks.
He's plugging that charger.
And the trade policy is ass too. The app blows. The trade thing blows. That we're never going to get.
That's not the app.
That's not the app. That's the users.
That's this. Yeah, that's.
That's the users. That I traded him Michael Thomas, and a day later he's out for the season.
Well, I don't care about that.
Hey,
I needed Kirk.
Did you guys
Darnold
see
was my second quarterback.
Did you guys see the news? Chase Claypool's out for a few weeks.
Oh God.
No shit.
After he was just acquired by Jeremy.
Dude, Jeremy has some terrible luck, man. Jeremy has some terrible luck. The Gus Edwards one?
That was bad.
Gus Edwards the next day. Yeah, but didn't you draft him?
No, I traded Pittman for him. To Ian.
That's tough.
Pittman. And then I got McCaffrey.
All right, Mike, yours is Allen, Ian, Noah, someone go.
You want it?
Oh, Sam Darnold's my shit. He's honestly, Dinky Darnold's my fantasy team. We're going through a rebrand after the season.
Can't believe it. It's the end of an era.
I'm letting Darnold go. If somebody wants him, you have like a 5th round pick for him.
Traded you him for nothing.
I got him for nothing.
He's going to let him go. Why would I give him a pick?
I don't know. I'll give him to Shane or something. Shane will use him.
Ian.
Oh, yeah, I'll take foul money, whatever that is.
NFL taunting rules, fucking awful.
That's a good one. I will go with the Cincinnati Bengals, who have cooled off very significantly.
The Jets destroyed them. Don't at me. The Jets destroyed. They.
That's what I'm saying. They've
exposed the Bengals.
The Bengals have been cooling off significantly over the past 2 weeks, and it didn't get any better this week. So
I think in last place now. They went from like first to last.
Yes, that is
like
true.
2 weeks.
Yes. And Mike,
very tight.
That division is pretty good.
Mike, who was our Tom Brady of the week?
Oh, he had a bye week, so I wonder who's going to get this one.
He did have a bye week. I mean, Mac Jones.
How'd the league hold together without its favorite son playing this week?
Mac Jones is his first. Gets his first Tom Brady of the week.
Dirty ass play by Mac Jones.
I want to put this out there. First off, that he moved up way higher in my love for him after that play. That's number one. Number two,
what in God?
Absolutely moved up for me. Oh, I love
because he just grabbed somebody's leg and twisted it.
I also love Jokic even more after that last play. We'll talk about that later. Moved up my rankings for sure. But yeah, Mac Jones, he's slowly starting to get more comfortable for me. I don't know if I'm not getting on the train just yet. Oh, he's looking all right.
I have a hunch that no matter who the Patriots picked up, it would have been hard for Mike to come around to it.
What's with this excuse that the guy had the ball? Like, is he that dumb? Like, what do you? The ball flew.
That's a football play. What are you talking about? That's a football play.
That is not a football play. In what world is
that? Yeah, he is. He's stopping him so he doesn't get the ball.
That's not how you can't grab someone's leg.
Why not?
That's not how it.
Was he penalized for it?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think so.
They probably didn't.
So who cares?
Exactly. I think
looks clean to me.
Really?
I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
I lost the game because the dude looked at people. I don't care anymore.
Scroll back up. Scroll back up. Look, he needed help getting off the field. Come on. And he's a captain. Come on. That's rude. Happy Hun. Uh-oh. Is that a threat? Well. Is that a threat?
Yeah, okay. So there you go.
Oh my God,
This is
Miles
the kind of
Garrett's
shit
gonna...
we're
Oh boy.
Wait, why are
my
the
God, there
White
it is right
Sox
there.
trending? Wait, why are the White Sox trending?
Liam Hendricks won
Liam
reliever of the
Yes,
year.
Liam
Liam
Hendricks.
Hendricks. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, the Bears are also trending. Wonder what this is about.
Oh, I wonder what that is. Oh, it's probably that's taunting. Oh, Mel
Wow.
Kiper, whatever his name is. Kuiper.
Wow, who may have the best
Best
QB
quarterback for the next 10? Could be the
Wow,
Chicago.
really?
Oh.
They're getting paid
Wait,
millions
yeah,
for this
tough-
kind of analysis. No tough
Yeah,
shit. No
tough,
shit.
tough competition Fields will have. Jared
This
Goff.
dude's such a bozo in
Cousins who
10
won't be in the
years.
league.
What a bozo.
Dude, that makes no sense. Like, that makes no sense. 10 to 12 years? I don't even know, like, what year would that be?
2030.
Oh, did touch this. I love looking through Bears Twitter.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my Tom Brady of the week, guys. He's warming up to me. Big game against the Browns this week. I'm very excited to see it.
Well,
where's it at?
I believe in Cleveland.
No, it's in Foxborough.
That's in Foxborough.
Is it in Foxborough? Okay.
I have my show notes written up already.
Oh, there you go. Well, it's time anyways for the our gambling corner. Ian, you did cool off this week. Only went 3-1. But Noah,
I had a winning week. What do you mean?
Well, you cooled off because you're usually undefeated.
Nah, man, that's a 3-1's a winning. We stack up 3-1s all year.
You take 2 and 2s at this point.
But hey, Noah's back 4-0.
I needed that.
Perfect week.
What a week to get you back up to 500 for the season. What a clutch jump that was.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah. All right. Mike, go ahead. Who is your favorite this week of week 10?
Guys, I know my record was only 2-2, but I feel like I've just been absolutely brutal. My favorite though is give me New England -2. It's disrespectful they're not getting at least 3 being at home. They got some nerve. Vegas has some nerve. Pretty much. And that's just awfully disrespectful.
Noah, who do you have as your favorite?
Tampa Bay -9.5 against Washington. Washington's like the worst team, and like they're like 1-8 in the spread, and they've showed me nothing that they can even compete with that Tampa Bay offense.
Okay. Ian, who do you got?
I know who I got. I'm just double checking the numbers on FanDuel real quick in case there was any changes since I put this in earlier. Okay, no, I'm taking the Rams -4.
Okay.
I took someone else.
My favorite this week is the Buffalo Bills -12.5 against the New York Jets.
I was thinking that the Bills losing to Jacksonville, they're gonna absolutely just shivers. Okay.
Yes. Mike, your underdog this week.
Mike White.
Yeah, my underdog. Give me the Eagles +2.5 against the Broncos.
That's a good one. I was thinking about it.
They're gonna win.
Take the money line.
Trying to get back on track here. Trying.
You said it was +2.5.
Yep.
Okay. Noah?
I got Vegas money line. I'm going Vegas. Why not? Let's road.
Okay. Ian?
Me and Mike are fighting. Browns money line.
Ooh. Dog pound.
That should be the Sunday night game.
It should be.
They ought to flex that.
I feel like that would be better. I feel like
it's too. It has to be 10 days out for them to flex.
Well, not if Bill Belichick has their phone number. Get on it. What are you talking about? Right. What are you? Are you serious? Duh.
My underdog this week. I'm taking a risk, and I don't even know if he's going to play. I think he's playing. But give me Seattle +3.
Ooh,
that was my other one too, honestly.
I don't know.
I wonder if that spreads with Aaron Rodgers playing or not.
I think it's because I think he got over it in like a day. Or
Matt LaFleur, I think, said that they weren't confident that he would be back for Monday or for whenever they play Sunday.
That's an illusion.
Yeah, but that's all mental games for Pete Carroll and the gang.
That is true.
That's all mental.
Yeah, he's playing.
Mike, you're over/under.
Give me the over in the Steelers and the Lions game. It's only 42.5 points.
I'm taking the under 42.5 in that game. I actually had that. I'm taking the under.
What is it? 42.5?
Yeah, they're both our offenses suck.
Wait, no, you're actually going with the under?
Yeah, that was actually my pick. Yeah, the under. Yeah, that's what I have it here.
Okay.
Under Lions Steelers game. least one of us are gonna win. I gotta look at it like that way.
Yeah.
Ian, who is your over under this week?
No,
You can't go the Bears.
I can't use the Bears this week.
You take the Bears over under in the bye week.
They're on the bye. So yeah, Bears under this week, definitely gonna hit. No, I'm gonna take under 45 in Browns Patriots.
We'll see the Browns and the under. You got a lot riding on that game.
It's my game of the week.
Good.
I expect Bill Belichick to humble the Browns offense after scoring all those points last week, and
but the Browns are still gonna win.
Yeah, I mean, it's just going to be a gross game.
Okay.
Ground and pound.
So even with Chubb out,
Mac Jones is going to complete 26 passes for 200 yards.
Maybe. Is that like 2 yards per like a completion? What the hell?
Well, that math doesn't add up, but it's okay.
I know. It's a
no. I'm being serious. No. I said what I said, and that's how it will go.
I know. Yeah, all Mac does is he does this little thing.
Give me the over of 53 points in the Vikings-Chargers game.
I was thinking that. I was thinking over in the Cowboys game too.
Mm-hmm.
No way the Cowboys like have another stud for that.
Mike, who are you locking up this week?
I'm locking in Tennessee -3 against the Saints. Feels like that line's going to probably move before Sunday, but I don't know. That's just me.
You don't trust Trevor Siemian after he almost beat the Falcons?
And they're at home, too.
Okay.
They're at home, too. I don't know. I just think it might be a trap, but...
You know, that's another thing we didn't even talk about. Dude, I can't believe Atlanta almost choked that game away.
I mean,
I'm not. It's really Atlanta.
Believe it?
I expect this. Like, how are they holding their weight so much? What the hell is going on?
Yeah,
they're in a playoff
actually
spot.
more surprised. I'm actually more surprised that the game
they're hunting.
Wasn't like they're hunting. Actually,
they're hunting.
It's hunting season.
Welcome to the 7th seed. Hunting season, baby.
That's awful.
Noah, who's your lock?
Rams money line. I don't think they'll lose 2 in a row.
No.
Ian?
Cowboys money line.
Nah, I agree. Yeah, they ain't gonna lose 2 in a row either.
And I will take Rams -4.
Wow, we are all on. Oh God, a lot of riding on the Rams here.
All of us took the Rams. Or no, Mike didn't take that game.
Go
3
Rams.
of us did.
You just talk about how Stafford sucks on prime time in this Monday night game.
Oh. Yeah, but we also
guys.
talked about how great Colt McCoy played. So
that's true.
True.
How great Colt McCoy was.
True.
Yeah, I'm gonna need Kyler to be back in 4 weeks though, because I have tickets to that game.
Dude, I hope it's no.
Monday
We
night
want
game.
Colt McCoy against PJ Walker. No, we want this week. We want Colt McCoy against PJ Walker.
Give the people.
Oh yeah, I don't give a shit about
Yep.
that. I just need December 6th. I
he'll
need
be back
Kyler
next.
back.
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't play this week because who cares? It's the Panthers. They'll beat him. But I want PJ Walker against.
Are we doing storylines for this week? Because I have a question.
Oh, sure. Go ahead. I didn't have it, but go ahead.
Sure.
Okay, well then this doesn't have to be a storyline segment. This is just gonna be a general question.
Okay.
I'm asking for the group if it's at the point deep enough into the season where we can start the body bag games.
Yes.
Which
100%.
is a reoccurring thing that I do every year with Mike.
Body bag?
Where so like the Bears are what? 3-6 now?
3-6.
Someone help me with that? 3-6. Okay, so like and I exclude like the Texans, for example, from this because they're not going to make the playoffs. But like, is the Bears game after the bye at 3-6 a body bag game? Like, which game for the body bag game? Like, if they lose, they're dead.
I think they've already had that.
Yeah, I thought that was last week. Thought it was 2 days ago.
I know. I was just.
We're talking about teams that are actually.
I'm talking about the field. Are we at that point
in the hunt? I mean, we're halfway.
Because I can bring that next week.
Yeah, I think it's halfway through the season. I think now is the time to look at.
And we can have a debate over can this team survive or not.
What about now? We can look at the playoff.
We're kind of there.
The playoff matchup.
Okay.
Because I'll take a closer look at this stuff and bring a little bit more next week so we can kind of get into it. Also, I don't think the Bears are dead yet. If Mike can be on these airwaves and say the Dolphins are alive, then the Bears are absolutely not dead.
We all know he's off. I do think if the Seahawks lose, they're done.
I think they're done too because it's like, are they really going to catch up to the Rams or the Cardinals?
I mean, you look at the wild card.
I mean, a wild card spot if the
Falcons, one of those. So 2
that's
teams are in that division are going to go in. So that's one wild card gone.
Yeah, so you have
You just got to get the last one.
So who's competing for the last? Then that's how the conversation would work. Then you got to look at who's in contention for the last one, who's left on their schedules. So that's why we can do that next week. But I was just asking if now's a good. Are we there yet? So it seems like we are.
Yeah, we're there.
I'll bring more of that later.
Once I see the playoff matchups on the apps, like I see like the Falcons are playing the Cardinals in the first round, or the Packers. Oh, Packers Falcons. Okay, yeah. Look at that. Oh my god, looks so weird. The AFC looks so weird. Titans 1, Chargers 3. Where are the Chiefs?
Scroll.
Yeah, keep scroll. Oh,
scroll.
There they are.
Here we go.
On the bubble.
Rising up.
You know, where are the Chicago? Oh, 14. Okay.
Hey, the Jets are 13, Bears are 14.
Hey, scroll back up a little bit, though. Scroll back up a little bit. They're within a game of all of these teams. Like,
yeah,
it's hunting season.
Yeah, like they're within 2 games of the last spot, more or less. Like they're not going to make the playoffs. I was just throwing that out there as an example.
They are on the screen.
Well,
They're there.
I would say their game coming out of the bye is probably the body bag game.
Guys, I'm
gonna
like
the
say,
Lions and Texans more or less are dead.
Guys, I just really want to say this. I'm all in. Can we get the Falcons in the playoffs? That's just so random. It's so random. I want it.
I think the Vikings get that.
Yeah. Well, honestly, I think Seattle. If Seattle wins this week, that's tough not to pick them. Especially even if like this Odell situation, if he goes there, I don't know why, but that's 3 receivers then. Be sick.
Look at the Giants. 3 wins. Crazy.
Yeah, I'll check this stuff out. I'll bring some candidates next week.
That's a huge game for the Broncos.
All right, Mike. How much time we got?
I got like 20 minutes.
Perfect. Well, guess what, folks? NBA time.
Yeah, sure. Let's talk about
tied for first place.
Suns are on a 5-game winning
Bulls. That is such a crazy tie for first place, actually, with some teams like the Washington Wizards also being up in that conversation, which is just absolutely
there
crazy.
Are some imposters.
I think I got one too. Cleveland! This is for you. How the hell do they have so many wins?
I feel bad for Colin Sexton, speaking of Cleveland, because this is a contract year for him, and he's out pretty much for the entire year. Yeah, I mean, look, Brooklyn Nets they're the 6th seed right now. They still have 7 wins, but like I said not to worry about James Harden thing in this last 2 weeks ago. Like it's maybe time to start looking, because if you guys are looking at James Harden's numbers, the way like he's putting up points, the scoring mechanisms that he has is just so different now. I think the Hawks are going to bounce back. Hopefully, 4-8. That's a tough.
Yeah,
that's a tough.
I took the under, by the way. Well,
I also think one of my big takes I wanted to give on this segment is that the Warriors are overrated. They are the best team right now in the NBA, but they are incredibly overrated. Ziggy, go ahead and pull up their schedule of who they've played. Can you click their? Yeah, okay. So you see the Rockets, the Thunder, the Pelicans, the Thunder twice. The Kings.
They beat the Lakers, I see.
Okay, but at least
they beat the Lakers game 1.
They beat the Lakers.
They beat the Lakers of game 1 of their roster. No, that was game 1 of the Lakers together. But look at the teams that they have beaten. They got to play the Thunder twice, the Rockets, the Pelicans.
They're just their schedule. They're just playing their schedule.
No, I get it. I get it. And they're not winning tonight either. But I'm just saying people are talking about that this team is going to win the finals. Yeah, I just think let's pump the brakes expeditiously. My Lakers, I'm obviously worried sick. I'm worried sick about LeBron's injury. I think it's more serious than they're making it out to be. I think he's getting older, and I just don't think he wants to admit it. It's tough. It's tough to watch because Russell Westbrook is he's a frustrating player for sure. And Anthony Davis, the way he falls every game, it's like you think his bones are going to break every time he drops to the basket or every time he gets fouled. I'm very nervous with this team right now. Aside from that, our usual top hitters are at the top. I thought the Suns weren't that good. They're starting to turn it around a little bit. Won 5 straight. Devin Booker had a great game. Put up like
I just want to say, I'm not saying it's direct correlation, but ever since Space Jam's 2, LeBron on the downhill, just like the movie, not good. LeBron.
That's
not looking great right now.
Can I also say that that movie was filmed years prior and they won the finals in 2020 in the bubble. So
it was released though this year.
That has nothing to do with
How
when the
about the
movie was
Kings,
made.
though?
It was supposed
Five
to release the year before. It was supposed to release the year before, but
Look at
COVID.
the
So
Kings.
what are you talking?
They're
What are we
almost
talking
above the
about?
Lakers.
There's a lot going
What about
on
the
here.
Kings? Is Bagley getting any minutes yet?
I don't think so.
I'm still on.
Kobe White's
Ian,
almost back for the Bulls.
I'm still ready for him to get traded for Christian Wood. I'm still.
Nope, it just scroll up. It said one game.
Nope.
Yeah, one game.
Dude,
he's got.
My main things I want to talk about is just the East. Like, there's some imposters up top.
Two more than me.
The 76ers are still looking good despite all of this craziness going on in that locker room, and they still look good.
Did you watch that Bucks Sixers game? The Sixers were hanging. I know they lost by 9, but they were hanging throughout the whole team, or the whole time.
I mean I had the 76ers as my 3 or 4 seed. Like I have real faith in this team. I think they're well put together, and Doc Rivers is a great regular season coach. We know he blows leads, but I think the team is still they're all right. They're still good. I mean, and they're missing an all defensive guy in Ben Simmons, which you guys know I'm high on that guy, so it sucks to see. But where else was I going to go? I was going to say something else, and it's blanking on me. Oh, do we want to talk about the Jokic Morris thing? Because I'm all for all of it. Give me all of the retaliation from Mr. Jokic. Give me all of it. I don't know what you guys thought.
When they play each other again. What I think? I think it was hilarious. That's what I think.
I'm more excited.
I saw him knock him over. I just don't know the context.
I'm more excited. I'm more excited for the battle of the brothers.
Yeah, I mean, I just like it. Just feels like to me, Jokic has been still getting disrespected, and he's not in the same realm, even though he has an MVP. And he basically, if you guys, I don't know if you can find the play or whatever, but essentially, okay. So started from the beginning. He essentially is going, and then how is that not? He's in the act of jumping. How is that not a foul when he can actually seriously get hurt on a body check?
Put in context. Look at the score and the time. I think that's also important.
But like, I mean, there's just no need. Like, you're not in the game. That's not doing anything. That's an act of frustration. But because you thought he wasn't gonna, react because he's a European player and they have this stigma, I think it's garbage. And I'm happy he stood up for himself. Fuck that.
I like what Shaq and Chuck said. I don't know if you guys saw it. If you're gonna do that hard foul, don't turn around, run away. He said, if you're gonna do that hard, like, go back. So after he did that foul, he turned around right away.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it just feels like you can just punk him.
Turn around, and then bam. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm not for none of that. I'm not for none of that. Yeah. Like, you're wanting war with a dude who's, huh? Yeah, because fuck all that, dude. Like, you're sticking up for yourself. And then Jimmy Butler. If you're gonna foul somebody like that doing it, Jimmy Butler also loves to talk. I like Jimmy Butler, but he also loves to talk. So.
Oh my god! Hold on. Can we talk about the locker room?
What?
Did you guys see the photo of them like waiting outside the Nuggets locker room?
No, they were.
Really?
Hold on.
They were actually waiting outside the locker room.
Yeah, wait, find that.
Well, that's funny. They're just gonna beat the fuck out of Jokic.
Also, DeRozan is looking much better than I think a lot of people predicted him to be. So shout out to DeMar DeRozan as well.
He's a monster.
I'm gonna watch that.
He's an absolute monster.
Yo, oh my god, that looks like an album cover. Who is that in the middle? Look at that hair.
I just don't understand this because he started it. That's what I don't understand. That's
is Morris even
like,
there?
how is that not? No, I don't understand that. It's so stupid to me. Like, you did that because Aaron Ontiveros has a camera. That's why you did it. And now you got the publicity for it. Look, Bam Adebayo doesn't want to be there. He got dragged by Jimmy Butler to be in that photo right there. Kyle Lowry can barely see above all the other players. He doesn't know what the hell's going on.
It's a cold photo. This is cold. This is a nice-ass photo. That's cold.
How is that a nice photo? It looks like a substitute teacher is just standing in the middle of the way saying, guys, you can't come in.
If he got out of the way, that'd be even better.
Dude, that size of that suit jacket is like 68.
It's the lighting, bro. The lighting really does it for me.
You can make that in your room right now. Just take it with an iPhone filter. What do you mean the lighting?
that they can give Maz the
Yeah,
one
what?
balding old dude. What do you think they're gonna do with the Jokic?
Yeah.
Oh, he said that's the GM. Oh, it's the GM. Oh, who? The Nuggets?
I guess.
Yeah. Plus, give me the 2 Jokic brothers over all 5 of those dudes or 6 of those dudes
Are they
any
fighters?
day of the week. And that whole family, yes, that's a very questionable family to want to fight. You know they got European ties.
You know what?
No.
Isn't Frank Gore fighting with like that one basketball player?
Yeah, with
let's get this.
what? Why am I
Darren
blanking
Williams?
on his name? That's it. You know, one of the Spanish teachers at RHS was like good friends with him.
Who? Darren Williams?
Yeah, like has a photo. They went to U of I together, and they were like
who
friends.
you guys got winning? Frank Gore or Darren Williams? I got Frank Gore.
I don't.
You don't care.
I got Jake Paul.
I got Frank. Oh! I got Jake Paul too. But I'm talking about the undercard.
Wait, speaking. I know we don't really talk about this here on this, but like the UFC and the boxing cards this past weekend were absolutely phenomenal. Both. I don't know if you guys tuned in at all. Oh my gosh, It was awesome. The Canelo fight was fantastic. Went all the way to the 11th round, and the Usman fight was Usman and Covington. What a good fight! Oh my gosh, such a good fight. I'm not really too much into it too, but I watched these 2 this past weekend. And we were blessed. I can't believe they're on the same.
I need to see Hasbulla in the ring. That's who I need to see in the ring.
Noah versus Hasbulla. Who you guys taking?
Hasbulla would beat the shit out of me. What do you? Why
no.
I'm
gonna take Noah. I think I'm taking Noah.
Are you guys serious?
Noah would end his life, bro.
I think so too.
I love Hasbulla.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to put those feelings to the side when you're in the ring.
I cannot fight Hasbulla.
Hasbulla
I think I'd get arrested for that for hitting Hasbulla.
No, he's 19.
Vladimir Putin would put a bounty on me.
No, he's 19. Yeah, you won't go to jail.
Oh, he's 30, Mike. He's 30.
No, he's 20.
He's 27.
30.
Yes, he is.
No,
look it up.
Where are these numbers coming from? You're so full of shit.
Google. It's Googleable. Look it up.
I got a real problem with people making shit up recently. I got a problem. 18. People are making shit up.
What is going on?
Hasbulla. Come on, dude.
Google says he's 18.
You guys really don't think Noah in a winter hat is beating the shit out of
27
in the ring?
Hasbulla's age. Can you read that? What does it say?
It says 27.
Look, it literally just put
Where
Hasbulla
is your
age.
source from? Where's your source?
Wait, this is the wrong Hasbulla.
Yeah, that too. I was gonna say it didn't look like the pigmentation of Hasbulla, to be honest, and the small
Hasbulla would be
I
the
saw
shit
on your phone.
Hasbulla would be the shit on me.
Guys, am I alone? I think Noah's beating his ass.
His measurements are, let's see, I just saw it.
Look at this fight promo.
He is
like, what is this?
All right, Hasbulla is 3'3" and weighs 16 kilos, which is 35 pounds.
You would kill that guy.
Anybody? Okay, let's be real. Anybody would kill him. Like, I'm just saying. I want him to fight the other
what?
Little.
Go ahead, Noah. Go ahead, Noah. Say it. Just get canceled right here on this podcast. Say it. Say it.
Little person.
Say it.
That's a good way to put it. Little person.
Oh, dude, I was so ready. I was so
ready. The other little person. I don't know the other one's name. I just know it's Solo. I'm good. Don't worry about it, guys.
Living on the edge over here.
I was so ready.
But I feel like I'd be like wrong to watch that.
It's weird.
I feel like it'd be wrong.
I mean, I probably still watch. If the game's watching it, I'm watching it.
My friends went to a wrestling in like Downers Grove.
What's the thing that like Barstool does? What is it? What is it they do?
Rough and Rowdy.
That's basically isn't that with the little people?
I mean, they have.
No.
Yeah. So no. I thought they have.
No, they have.
I think it's just like sometimes, right?
Yeah, not all the time.
That's what I'm saying. They've done it before, so this isn't new.
It's different.
Yeah, because these are actual fighters. Have you seen the training videos?
Not getting a pay-per-view?
No.
Oh, I'd pay a lot for Hasbulla's pay-per-view. I'd pay a lot. What is it going? Dude, this is sports. This is boxing.
Dude, you could just go watch that. Go watch the rec center basketball. Watch two kids fight in the paint. That's the same thing you get. It's the same fight. You don't have to pay $60
Yeah, there's no
for it.
backstory.
In
There's no backstory.
No lore.
There's no lore. Yeah, I know the lore between Hasbulla. I know that.
You can get it in 8K. Just go there. Go stand under North 1.
My
You can
eyes are
watch it
not
happen
8K.
for yourself.
My
Whatever
eyes
they
are
are.
not
I don't
8K.
know. I don't know, man.
I have contacts, so my actual eyes are probably like 480p.
Oh.
So.
Well. All right, go watch a VHS quality under the rim. I don't know what to tell you.
All right, well, I just want to watch it. That's all I'm saying. I'm a Hasbulla fan. What can I say?
Mike, who'd you
But
give
yeah.
your awards? Give your awards or whatever you want to do.
Oh gosh. Yeah, so I definitely want to change my MVP. I want to give it to Jokic for that play alone, but it's got to be Steph Curry right now. Ben Ballin. I'm still giving Ja Morant my most improved player. Those are my two. I still have Tyler Hero. Obviously, there's still nothing. The rewards, honestly, just moral of the story, the rewards haven't really changed. And my Lakers being the favorites is very questionable. And honestly, even the Nets too. Like the Nets getting in there it's questionable. That James Harden thing is really going to screw them. I thought he'd figure it out by now or start to begin to figure it out, but he's really going to have to change his game fast. And they don't have Kyrie Irving for the foreseeable futures. So KD's been balling too. He's my number 2, but right now I have to give it to Steph. But shout out to the Bulls, man. I'd say they rank out in my top 5 along with the Jazz and the Miami Heat, as well as obviously I had to put the Golden State Warriors in there. I probably put the Jazz as number 1 though. And that's always a regular season power ranking. I have them at number 1 because regular season they always ball out.
Great regular season team.
Yep. And Donovan Mitchell is the only one that shows up in the playoffs for that team. So the trend will probably continue.
You got to make a move.
What's your guys' thoughts? The Bulls are good. Why don't we should be talking about this Bulls more? Like the IO had a fantastic game the other day against the Nets.
He is awesome.
Caruso's like top 3 in
That was
steals.
a fantastic game. Yeah, he's very good defensively.
IO's been great. They've been playing a lot better defensively than I think anyone anticipated. I really feel
they held the Nets to under 100 points, right?
Yeah, I
that's
think
a huge dub.
I think that's the real reason that they've gone on this run to start the year, and then just the consistency of DeRozan in his mid-range game. It's been awesome. He finds a spot on the floor, just dribbles up, 2 dribbles, and it's automatic. It's been really fun.
It seems like Vucevic's shooting has been.
Vucevic's shooting has been.
That's like the one
poor.
question mark of the season so far.
Yep.
Yeah, his shooting from the field hasn't been very good. He's definitely the kind of guy though where he'll be spotty all game, and then when they need a 3-pointer like down the stretch in the fourth quarter, it just goes. So yeah. I'm hoping that he can. He can get out of it.
You think they trade for a power forward?
I think if they're gonna be serious like contenders, then they're gonna have to do.
Most likely Kobe White would be in that package.
See, the thing is, I don't know if people thought that Io was going to be as good as he has been off the bench, because the problem that they've been having is scoring off the bench, and that's why everyone's kind of been waiting for Kobe White to get back. But if they can get that production off the bench from their rookie, then that kind of opens things up.
Io's
for Kobe
a
White
small forward, right?
Yeah, he's a wing.
Yeah. So I think the Christian Wood fit is perfect in my opinion. I don't know how.
For sure.
I think that's. I mean, Kobe White is still young enough and on that deal, and I think for the Rockets to pair him with Jalen Green that's attractive for both sides, and they're probably going to get Chet Holmgren. Are we going to talk college basketball at all? Because oh my gosh,
I was gonna bring some stuff up.
What about
later.
Jerami Grant from the Pistons?
Oh, Jeremy Grant.
Yeah, Jeremy. I meant.
He's a small forward too. He plays both. I think
he's a power forward.
He's a 4, but he's a small forward. That's not what they need. They don't need. They need a big man.
Okay.
I think that's. I mean, they need a dude who's like a tall power forward, big center, in my opinion.
I also I've heard of Caruso. Obviously, I never understood what Caruso really is until I've been able to watch him every night.
The true final form.
As I sit here and I watch Alex Caruso every single game, he is incredible.
It does seem like the Lakers.
Like he popped up on my Twitter feed like as a meme, and then on like NBA Reddit and stuff. There's all those memes of like him his face on like Jesus or whatever, and
next to Jordan.
You're like he's like with Jordan or whatever, and then like now to actually be watching him play every night and the way that he impacts the game, it's unbelievable.
It sucks. I don't really. I mean, I think because they didn't want to pay him for 4 years. Are you pulling up the Caruso?
Wow, Mike was going. Where did you find that?
Wow.
Wow. Where did you find that?
Dude, I'm taking Noah
There's no way Noah loses.
Why is this or even entertaining this?
I just asked a question.
Look at that belt.
Dude, that's probably a normal belt. That's probably a normal belt you'd wear in your pants, Noah. It's probably a normal belt for your jeans.
Yeah, this is a bad picture of me and Hasbulla. First off, Hasbulla's fit now. He doesn't look like that. He is a strong man now. That is focused.
Dude, what's fit? He's 30 pounds. What do you mean fit?
Is this the picture you took when you got your car? Is that what
I don't know where you found that. I don't even know if I have that.
What is he, 20?
What? Maybe let me cut out.
Hey, wait. Before you take the photo next to my car, let me put my hood on. I want to dissect. Can you throw that photo back on?
Dude, it was raining outside. Don't you look?
Throw it back on. If that's your, I just got my, oh, damn. If that's just see, that's a good look. That's a stud right there. That's a stud photo to the left right there.
Dude, I don't know.
That
was me yesterday.
That kid looks like, that kid to the left looks like he's stealing a girlfriend, for sure.
Look at my ears.
God, the guy on the left looks like his name is Brock. That's what that guy looks like to the left. Dude.
Okay.
That guy is
stealing
like your chick.
4-year-old me against a 19-year-old Hasbulla. I still think Hasbulla. Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm taking Hasbulla.
Why are we still entertaining this?
No.
Yeah, I'm taking Hasbulla too.
No,
wait,
Mike,
there.
Mike, did you need the other photo back or?
Yeah, I wanted the car thing because Noah, if that's gonna take your photo next to your car, you can barely see the car.
No. I cropped it a bit.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say if that's the photo, like I just got my
leaning
car.
towards the car. That's just what I assume this is. It's like a first car.
I want to know where he got this.
I just want to know. Okay, so what does the full photo look like? And also, how did you crop it so quick? I have so many more questions than the initial one now.
I have so many questions. I don't even know if I have that.
Wait, what do you mean? No, you don't. What was Ziggy there to document this? Did he take this photo?
I don't remember. He might have been.
Hold on.
Oh my.
Oh man.
Oh, that's my mom.
Got his license.
You're on my mom's Facebook.
No, I went on your Facebook to find a photo of you to use with Hasbulla.
Oh, look at that tree cut down over there.
The arm. No, it looks like both your arms fell asleep before that photo was taken.
I have long arms. Leave me alone. What? Okay,
that's a good photo. That's a good photo.
That is. I'm looking fresh as fuck. But okay, but first, what are we doing? Come on. You see my dad in there? Look at those thick ass shades. My cousin's in the trunk, by the way. If you see, there's a head in the trunk.
Wait, was there no one in the line? Wait, go back. Was there no one in line? Like, hey, move your ass. Like,
no, there's people in line. Yeah, we're like, you not know? Yeah, get the fuck, everybody get out of here. No, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Wait, so Heidi got out of the car when there was a huge line to get that photo. I love.
Yes, no, literally, yeah. My mom literally got out of the window and everyone had out of the door and everyone had to stop. Yeah,
dude, I know Noah's going.
You
Mom,
gotta capture that moment.
Car. Mom, I don't need this photo.
Why are we like going through like the Facebook here? What are we doing?
Oh, I thought this was still Heidi's Facebook, and the comment on Joe Nem was on her profile. I was about to cry laugh.
That would have been pretty good.
Yes,
I was going to bring up college basketball later, Mike. Did you have anything on it?
I had it. I had a whole ticker ready. We're good to go. Go ahead and talk, Mike. If you have a few minutes, go ahead and do it real fast.
I didn't watch any games.
I watched a few games. So I was just going to have Mike say what he's got before he goes.
I just saw the two guys. I mean, two dudes I really only know in college basketball is Amani Bates and Chet Holmgren.
Amani Bates looked real good in his
Memphis
game.
Has to play the rec center, apparently, is what my friend JT, who is also my roommate and also into college basketball, says. They're basically playing the D2 teams that they play a really garbage schedule. And then Chet Holmgren looks fantastic. I just don't know if he's going to be Porzingis or if he's going to be, an all-star player. So, but 7 blocks.
He plays like a point guard. Top of the draft, right?
Yeah, he plays like a point guard. He's 7'2".
Oh, the guy from Gonzaga?
Yeah.
That kid?
Who crossed off Steph Curry at like 15?
That Imani Bay, is he 17? Is that what I heard?
No way.
How old is
he? Might be 17, turning 18.
That's what I thought. I thought I heard somebody say he was 17. Yeah.
I don't know that for sure, though.
Yeah, somebody get on. I'm not good with age. I said Hasbulla was like 30, but You can go ahead and look. I'm not sure. Somebody get on that.
Yeah, he is. He's 17. Holy crap.
Oh,
He's
Yeah.
6'9" he's not even and 17.
Yeah,
he's not even an adult.
Everyone's like he's the next Kevin Durant.
He's not even an adult.
17 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists.
Where are the parents? He's fully tatted. Where are the parents? They had to be 18 to get a tattoo.
That's true.
Penny Hardaway's his dad now. Nothing else matters.
That's fair. Good point. Well, he probably had to get paid to get those tattoos. So,
how much do you think he got for going?
I think Memphis has some like NCAA violation investigation stuff going on around them too, or something.
Who else went to Memphis? Was that Wiseman?
Derrick Rose went to Memphis. Yeah, and James Wiseman.
Okay, I knew recently somebody got drafted top with Memphis. Where Edwards?
Those are really the only two that I know at all. I don't understand. I don't. Oh, and the other thing, real quick. I'm sorry. Just Michigan State, like they're not ranked, like so they're not good. I thought they're always ranked in like the top 5. Like they're just not.
No, they've been down the past few years.
Okay,
they've been down the past few years, and they got matched up with Kentucky or Kansas in the Champions Classic, and got smacked around a little bit. But
who's the favorite? Like, what are the favorites for sure? Like, who's the lookout for?
Gonzaga, UCLA.
Right?
Gonzaga's I know for UCLA, Johnny Juzang. That's my boy.
There you go.
Owe me a lot of money last year in that March Madness.
March Madness odds right now. Current favorite
Where
Gonzaga.
Did the UCLA make it Final Four? They lost to Gonzaga. That buzzer beater by Suggs.
Gonzaga is plus 550, Michigan plus 800, UCLA plus 1,000, and Kentucky plus 12.
Give me UCLA. Let's go UCLA.
Duke tied with Kansas, Memphis, and Texas at plus 1,400.
Yeah. What are the odds for Mercer?
Kind of consensus type games.
Mercer,
yeah. Well, what's Mercer?
They would qualify for the NCAA tournament too, I think. So this is good. They're a mid-major.
I got a new Mercer team to root for. Hey, what's Mercer looking like?
Illinois.
Did they win their first game? Can someone look that up? I'll look.
I got it. Illinois is plus 2,500.
Okay.
They did not. They lost to 16th ranked Arkansas, 61-74.
That's a tough game.
Wait, what was the score?
61-74 against a ranked team.
That's not
they
bad.
probably covered.
That's not bad.
They probably covered.
Yeah, they definitely covered. Oh yeah.
What's it called?
Hey, they say good teams win, great teams cover.
That's what we say.
They are against Winthrop on Saturday, and they
that's a dub.
Pack the gym.
They are against TBD on Tuesday.
TBD? They're going to be TBD too. I don't care who it is.
It's really funny. These if you go on the CBS Sports app for these early season college basketball games, like schools just don't have logos. Like it's hilarious.
They too lazy or they just don't have
no like their schools are like D2 D3 schools that just it doesn't matter.
Currently to this point, obviously if someone gets hot, I guess they can work their way in, but Arkansas would be the only ranked opponent that Mercer will face this year.
That's easy. It's their first loss. Get out of the way.
Hey, all you got to do is win the conference and you get an automatic bid.
Yep. It'll be like the 14th seed, 15th seed, and lose the first round. Just get there. Let's go, Mercer.
If they get there, I'll buy a shirt.
I'll go to a game if Mercer makes it.
Besides East Tennessee State, everyone else in the conference did win. So already.
Okay, so early season stuff. Ohio State almost lost to Akron. So number 17 Ohio State had to survive Akron.
Akron.
On that note, I will be back next week with reviews on Belfast and Clifford, the Big Red Dog.
Mike, before you leave.
Legendary.
My arm. I told you.
Legend. Oh, you're talking about Noah's slinky arms? Oh yeah. I mean, those are awake. The other photo, both of them, he couldn't feel them.
Dude, look at our glasses.
Hilarious. Dude, I love that.
Glasses.
Dude, that's such a good photo.
Like bugs.
What a good time.
That's a classic. What was this? What was this?
This is I think mother-son night, I think.
Damn. Like, where's your name tag?
Oh yeah, Mike, where's your name tag?
I don't do that shit. Oh God, I'm too big for that. They already know my name out there. You know the mother-son.
You can't recognize him with those glasses on.
Ooh,
that's true.
Or both.
All of the above.
That's true.
Both.
You can't recognize any of us. Like,
who is behind those glasses? You just never know. But dudes, I do have to bounce so I can make this movie. So I'll
all right. Enjoy
I'll
the
see
movie.
You guys next week. Appreciate it. Patriots are so back.
All right. On that note, Did you guys have anything else for college basketball?
I didn't watch it.
Just that
Coach
Coach
K's
K's last year, he won his
Yep.
first game of his last year, Madison Square Garden, top 10
Mhm.
matchup against Kentucky. So exciting times. I'm excited for the Maui Invitational when Jason Benetti gets to call games with Bill Walton in Hawaii.
yes.
Hey, Benetti did a Bulls game.
Yeah, he's done Bulls games before. He's better than the guy they normally have. I think
I think Benetti's good at anything. He does.
Guys, I really do feel like we're gonna end up losing Benetti soon. He's gonna get scooped
I honestly,
up.
if he leaves, that means he's on to bigger and better things. So I don't mind it.
I think he's gonna get. I want him to get the Sunday Night Baseball.
He'll still be the Sox announcer if he gets Sunday night.
That'd be he deserves Sunday night.
Yeah, Matt Vasgersian's. I like A-Rod a lot more.
Matty V quit because of A-Rod.
Good.
So.
Get him, A-Rod. He knows what.
Who would have
all of them out of there?
Who would have thought that we'd be in this world saying, "Oh yeah, A-Rod as an announcer, I like him better than someone else." Who would have thought?
Me, I did.
I have never said that in my life.
I would have thought that.
No one on Twitter says that either.
Oh, I see. I'm not a big fan of A-Rod. I'm not a big fan of him.
Oh, fuck A-Rod.
Well, hold on. Well, okay. Well, here now we're at an interesting crossroad here. We can either stick with the college route and go college football,
go baseball,
or we go baseball.
I don't have much.
We're in a group.
I don't have much
it
for
shouldn't
baseball.
take too long.
I don't have much for baseball. I don't have much.
There's a strike.
It's the opposite. There's a strike. They said the next 2 months are going to be.
Mr. Krabs in there. They standing at the concession.
The reports are
his oppression.
The reports are for the next 2.5 months. It's going to be really ugly. Really ugly.
We in my sports class we had to do presentations, and someone was doing a presentation about shortstops, and they brought up Jose Ramirez, and he goes, "Oh yes, Jose Ramirez plays for the Cleveland Guardians," and I'm like, "Ooh, I forgot they changed the name, and I forgot how disgusting the Guardians is. It sounds so bad. I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
The Cleveland Guardians.
They're gonna be bad.
They're gonna suck anyways. Yeah, they'll probably.
Hold on. Do we want to play a game?
Sure. I like games.
All right. Scott Boris said 17 teams have committed to competing
winning.
this year. Yes, to actually winning. Can we guess the 17 teams?
Okay. The Atlanta Braves.
Hold on, wait.
Dodgers,
Wait.
Red Sox,
You gotta write it down so we don't lose track.
Well, no, I was gonna go. Let's just say, should we just go in division order? It's that way. It's easier.
Just say yes or no.
Yes. All right. Here we go.
Just go to AL East.
AL East.
Okay. The Blue Jays. Yes.
Yes.
Red Sox. Yes.
Yep.
Yankees. Yes. Rays. Yes.
So everyone except for the Orioles.
Yes.
All
All
right.
of them are contention.
AL Central.
There's 2 teams.
White Sox
and Tigers.
And I guess.
Yep. I mean, they're going for Correa. I mean, that means you're showing to win.
He's talking about this past year, though, isn't he?
No, this year, like this upcoming season, the 2022 season.
I don't think the Royals are going to try and win there. You got Royals, a couple other pieces.
No, that's fair. Okay, I'm with it. Then.
I'm just Sox and Tigers.
All right.
Twins are going to be in. The Twins will be in full rebuild. The Twins are restarting from
the AL West.
The A's are not winning. I was going to talk about the A's.
Okay.
Angels are going to be in the Astros.
Well, here, hold on. Well, while we're doing this, let's just do it now. Yeah, Athletics trying to sell off the old vets. Yeah, they're trying to sell off the vets.
Did you hear that?
No.
Literally everybody's out.
Yeah, they're trying to get
rid
of
name
everyone.
A player on there, they're trying to trade him.
Well, that's what the A's do.
I know. Like
that is true.
Like
Chapman,
it's short window, and then they can't afford
Manaea, Bassett.
That is true.
Sox should call them.
That's not a surprise.
Sox should call them for a pitcher. That's all I'm going to say. Go get like Bassett or something.
I would take Chris Bassett.
Or Manaea, a left-hander. You could use a left-hander.
Angels, A's, Angels, Astros.
Are the Mariners trying? I feel like this
is their year. They were a year ahead of schedule. No, they were a year ahead of schedule. They got a bunch of. I'm putting the Mariners.
How many teams are we at right now? 6?
Hold on, I'm going through. Hold on.
There's 17. Yeah, throw the Mariners in there.
Yeah.
Mariners, Astros, and the Angels. Rangers and the A's are not.
Yeah.
So at this point, going through just the AL, we are.
There should be what, 9 teams? That's about half of the 17.
We are at. Sorry, I'm finishing the last team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We are at 9. So yes. So
okay.
So
all right. National League. We have the NL East.
Braves. Phillies always are trying to win.
Right.
The Phillies all they do is spend money.
Mets
are always spending money. And Marlins, no. I don't think they're trying to win. I think
So we are at 12 now.
In the Nationals, oh hell no, they got rid of fucking.
So there's 5 left.
The Nationals got rid of everybody.
I think we could probably do this without going by division. There's 5 left.
Well, hold on.
Dodgers.
Wait, hold on. Just go NL Central. NL Central.
We could do this in 30 seconds.
Okay, the Reds are not. The Reds are actually shopping. Cubs are not.
Like,
the
you don't
Brewers,
think the Cubs aren't going to try to add all those dudes back?
No, I don't think they are. They could try, but I don't think they actually. Are they trying to win or going to win? Is that what the Scott Boras was saying? Trying to win.
Being competitive.
Are the Cubs
trying to win.
No, I don't.
They got rid of everybody, so no.
No, it's not because if you've literally like Ian
I'd go
said,
in that division.
There's 5 teams left. You could piece together the 5 teams.
In that division, I go.
Well, you're the one that wanted to go by division. I could have done this without having this conversation.
Hold on, I got it. There's 5 teams left. Brewers, Cardinals, Dodgers, Padres, Giants. There's the 5.
There you go.
Got it. There's your 17 teams. You're welcome. We did it. The 17 teams that are trying to win. That's them.
So to sum up, Rays, Yankees, Red Sox, Blue Jays, White Sox, Tigers, Astros, Mariners, Angels, Braves, Phillies, Mets, Brewers, Cardinals, Padres, Dodgers, Giants. Yep. That seems accurate.
I don't think the Reds are going to try to win. They're trying to get Castellanos is gone. Luis Castillo is leaving as well. Those in some big pieces.
So how much of a problem is it that a little over half the league are trying to win and the other?
That's not good. Yeah, that's not good. You want 30 out of 30 teams trying to win. That's what you would like. At least 25. Maybe you can have a couple teams tanking. And Scott Boras probably has, 90% of these players? 80% of these fucking good players? 100% of these good players?
Oh, I mean, 75.
75% of these good players that are actually trying to sign this year. So he probably has a good idea of who's trying to win that.
Scott Boras, he roughly represents 175 baseball players.
And they're probably, since he's a big money guy.
Of the good players, it's probably like 75.
Yes.
Every Scott Boras client ranked. Juan Soto, Scherzer, Bryce Harper, Seager, Bogarts, Cole, Bellinger, JD, Bryant, Urias.
So very good players.
Yeah.
So he probably has a really good idea of who's trying to win or
not. Carlos Rodon.
Yes. He gone. Go get your money.
Altuve, Strasburg.
He had a great year.
Had a great
great 2/3 of the year. Go to like the Blue Jays and get hurt. I mean, that's probably what I don't want it to happen.
Okay, so I don't know how this tells. Either he's really good. Rodon's on this list, and we're saying Boras represents 156 people roughly. Rodon's number 16 on the list.
And Rodon had a pretty good.
Now right above him is Mike Moustakas.
Used to be good.
Joey Gallo below him. Josh Bell below him. Dallas Keuchel coming in at 19.
Good luck in money there.
Sean Manaea, Lance McCullers, Rhys Hoskins.
He's good.
Yeah, there's a lot of good players.
Rhys Hoskins is good.
A lot of good players here on this list.
Obviously, it's boring.
Greg Holland.
Greg Holland? Is that Derek Holland's brother?
Sin-Shu Chu.
He used to be really good on the Rangers. Hold on, but here, I have a list of some notable players that received the qualifying offer. It's like people don't know what the qualifying offer is. They think, like I saw on Twitter, people think like if they receive the qualifying offer that they're staying.
Correct. Yeah.
Explain it for the people, Noah.
It's just an offer if they want to accept it or not. Like if they accept it, then they can stay for another year, and if they decline it, they're a free agent.
There you go.
So it's not the deal isn't done. And 9 times out of 10, they decline the offer because they explore free agency. You get more money there. So some notable players there that received it. Freddie Freeman, I think he's going to decline, but he'll go back. Why would he receive? You won the World Series, you're going to get hella money, right? Castellanos, I'm pretty sure you already projected it. Trevor Story.
John Wall may sit out all this year.
Not surprised. Trevor Story received it. Will decline. Correa decline. Will decline. Verlander will decline. Rafael Iglesias from the Angels will decline. Seager will decline.
Well, and that's why
Taylor will decline. Well, and Conforto already declined.
Well, that's what the whole thing.
I know Syndergaard has received one. I think he might accept it. Brandon Belt declined. Robbie Ray declined.
the whole thing with like the Sox and Rodon and Boris, they actually respected the Sox by not offering him a qualifying because they're like the Sox
that's
already.
Rude.
Well, no, because the Sox already knew that Boris made it clear that they want a long-term deal. So the Sox were like, okay, yeah, we're not going to be stupid and be like, hey, take the qualifying deal.
Don't waste his time and offer something stupid because he's not going to accept it. So just let him go. But I mean,
it seems like they're still on. From what I'm getting is that they're still on good terms, and I guess if they can get something done, they would. But I don't think the Sox will pay the price.
No, I think the Sox will trade for a pitcher if they needed one. Sean Manaea.
Correct.
Get a lefty. I like Manaea a lot.
You get draft compensation though. I just looked up the definition of the qualifying offer. If you extend one and they don't take it, you get a draft pick if someone else signs them.
Okay.
So teams extend them to get the draft compensation back, but also the MLB draft is pointless. So
thank you, because there's 50 rounds.
Yeah, thank you. Well, it's like you get a middle round draft pick for a guy you want.
You get a 16-year-old. Yeah, that's what you get.
Well, and then because then you also pay the risk too, because then if they do take your qualifying deal, those aren't cheap ever.
It's
kind of like the franchise tag in a way, wouldn't it?
For the franchise tag, you can't decide.
No, franchise tag,
yeah. And other news, the finalists for awards came out.
Yes.
Well, we have a winner. We have a winner. We have a winner on the Sox.
Yeah, but that's not like official. Like that's not like Cy Young. That's no. I mean, good. Yeah, Liam deserved it. He had his strikeout to walk ratio was like the best of all time. So, we can go through some of the awards here for like the major ones.
If you do the major ones and you list who got nominated, I can tell you who I think is going to win.
That's what I'm going to do.
Okay. I have no idea who.
Okay, so for Rookie of the Year, we'll start off in the NL. I think this is pretty easy. Dylan Carlson from the Cardinals, Jonathan India from the Reds, and Trevor Rodgers from the Marlins. I think that's pretty easy. Jonathan India will win that.
Yep.
I think that's easy. I think he's like the favorite. I think minus like 10,000 probably. AL Rookie of the Year, I think this is easy too.
Okay.
Randy Arozarena.
Okay.
Another Rays player, because the Rays. There you got the young guys. Wander Franco.
Mm-hmm.
And Astros pitcher Luis Garcia. I got Randy.
I'm just going to say it. Andy Vaughn, snubbed. Man had to learn a whole new position and played great. Snubbed.
I think Randy played a lot better.
Randy Arozarena.
And Luis Garcia.
Randy Arozarena as my final answer.
Randy, who has been in the league for 3 years and still a rookie somehow, will win this award. I don't know how he's still a rookie.
Well, don't you graduate after a certain amount of games played?
Yeah, but
he's got a weird thing like that.
Well, I mean,
Ben Simmons.
Technically, Kopech's still a rookie.
Anyway, Ryan Mountcastle.
He's not a nominee.
Yes.
I don't care.
Okay.
He's my AL Rookie of the Year. Shout out to my fans of the Baltimore Orioles that I sat with at Camden Yards.
All seven of you.
That was a great crowd. They loved Ryan Mountcastle. So they called him Rhodey, Rookie of the Year. It's an acronym. So Ryan Mountcastle, my AL Rookie of the Year.
Manager of the Year.
Okay.
NL, Craig Counsell from the Brewers. Gabe Kapler from the Giants, and Mike Schilt, who is not even on the Cardinals anymore. This is like the Dwayne Casey when he was on the Raptors in one, even though we got, I don't know what happened, fired or released from the Cardinals. This is easy again, Gabe Kapler from the Giants. No one thought the Giants were going to be that good. And Gabe Kapler out of nowhere.
Yeah.
No arguments for me.
I don't think
100%.
I think everyone. AL Manager of the Year. Tony, where are you?
No, it's all right. I've already realized it's fine. It's going to be better when the White Sox are World Series champs next year and Tony wins it. Then it will be much better, much sweeter.
Dusty Baker from the Astros, Kevin Cash from the Rays, and Scott Cerveris from the Mariners.
I want the Mariners manager to win, but he won't.
Kevin Cash, I have. From the Rays.
Jeez, yeah, probably.
I mean, he should probably win it every year.
He should, but he hasn't won. He gets snubbed every year. He doesn't win.
He hasn't won it yet?
No.
If he hasn't won it yet, then he should win.
At some point, this guy's got to win.
He needs to win one of them.
Because the Rays ever have the best record. This year, they had the best record in the AL.
What do the Rays need? The team with the lowest payroll in baseball has to have the best record in Major League Baseball for that manager to win. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And still did well with their ace being out.
Exactly.
Insanity.
Dusty would be my second because of the Astros scandal and how we fought through it, and they got all the World Series.
Yep.
Then the Mariners coach. You didn't make the playoffs.
Can I just
hard for me to put you above.
Hold on, this is actually I do have an issue. What did the Mariners manager do better than Tony?
I mean, he got a worse team closer to contention.
I guess.
I will not have any no Mariners slanders allowed while I'm here.
I mean, they came a long way from this
if
season.
I were to replace somebody with Tony,
remember earlier this year when their GM was a racist?
That's when all that stuff that happened before the season started, and no one thought they were going to be like in the last week of the season that those games are going to matter. You know, like it came right down to the end. So,
okay, Cy Young next. NL.
Oh, this one's easy.
Corbin Burns.
Yep.
The Brewers.
Okay.
Max Scherzer for the Dodgers/Nationals. And Zach Wheeler for the Phillies.
Corbin Burns.
I like Scherzer.
I like Scherzer as well.
Mm.
It's a 50-50 in the odds between Corbin and Max.
I mean, let's just be honest though too. I mean, if he never gets hurt, it's definitely DeGrom.
Yes, easily. Oh, he had like the best season of like all time. Oh hell yeah!
But no, give me.
That's every year with DeGrom.
I like Burns.
I can't go wrong with either one. Zach Wheeler had a great season, but not as good as Corbin or Max.
Now
I think Max when he went to the Dodgers
here's,
is unbelievable.
here's the real fun in the AL.
This is the easiest one. Garrett Cole for the Yankees, Lance Lynn for the White Sox, Robbie Ray for the Blue Jays. It's Robbie Ray.
I thought it was Robbie Ray.
It is.
I thought it was Lance Lynn.
Robbie Ray is the heavy. Lance Lynn's like what, 50-1? What was he?
Pay no mind to that hoodie he's wearing or that poster behind him, but he
don't look at
Robbie Ray will the way he ended that season was.
I have no memory of it. I just saw a graphic of Robbie Ray on Twitter before we recorded, and I just stored that name in my brain.
He had like a streak of like 10+ strikeouts for like 5 straight. Like the guy was throwing like.
I like Robbie Ray. I think Garrett Cole looked really rough after the whole sticky substance thing.
Lynn as well later in the season.
Yes,
Lynn held All-Star break.
Lynn held himself together much better with the whole sticky substance thing. But Cole definitely fell apart real fast. Robbie Ray seemed consistent the whole way.
He was like 100-1 or 50-1 before the season. So.
And now, finally,
the MVP, the NL. Bryce Harper from the Phillies, Juan Soto from the Nationals, and Tatis Jr. from the Padres.
No, that's awesome.
I have a pick.
I have a pick as well. I have Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper's underrated.
He won the Hank Aaron Award, which goes to the best hitter of each conference or league. Vlad won the AL, and Harper won the NL. And I think Harper should win the MVP.
Bryce Harper's underrated.
Very underrated for a guy who makes $1 gazillion.
He's the most overrated, underrated player of all time.
Yeah.
Give me Juan Soto.
He's very good too.
He's great.
Tatis would have had this if he didn't get hurt and had that little bit of sluggish end.
I want to say though how great it feels, Noah, in the keeper fantasy baseball league, knowing that 2 of my guys are MVP finalists and another guy is my Cy Young. And the other guy's a Cy Young finalist.
They'll be MVP finalists for the next coming years.
It's very nice knowing that. That's a good feeling for the keeper league.
Juan Soto and Tatis will be 1 and 2 and 2 and 1. And
it's crazy because I was really strongly thinking about dumping Garrett Cole in the league this year.
Should.
I don't have any other good pitchers to keep though.
Okay, AL. Vladimir Guerrero.
Okay.
Jr.
Okay.
Shohei Ohtani.
Okay.
And Marcus Semien. 2 Blue Jays.
Marcus Semien, how about that?
Great. Former Sox.
So can we?
I'm picking Ohtani.
I'm picking Ohtani.
If Ohtani does not win, there's something wrong.
It has to be Ohtani.
Will and should win.
Don't get me wrong. Vlad is a great, phenomenal player.
Second.
Yes.
Broke records for second base like homers.
I definitely think Vlad is a future MVP.
Mm-hmm. But Shohei changed the sport.
Correct. Shohei was the reason. Shohei brought eyes to the game.
Yes, he brought many fans.
Yes.
Yes, yeah, maybe. I think so.
We'll see.
Well, no. Okay, hold on. That's why I said eyes.
He only makes
I
didn't make a lot of money either.
He brought eyes. I think people tuned in because they wanted to see a guy pitch and then hit.
He was
he brought eyes.
rarely
I don't know
on
if he brought
ESPN. It didn't get the national coverage it would have gotten in the early.
It was all over social media though.
So Shohei's TikTok famous, but are more kids watching baseball?
I don't know the numbers.
Probably not.
I mean,
I think more people are watching Shohei.
The numbers are up. The numbers
on Twitter.
That's big though. That's like our world now. It's all that stuff. So if we get more people on TikTok and Twitter, baseball, that's huge.
The baseball viewing numbers were up last I thought they were up
I do think this was a great year for baseball. I do think it was a lot.
I'll always hate baseball.
Yeah, I love it.
Well, I love it, but there's big ass strikes about to happen, and no one's gonna like it again. All that nice stuff they did, boom, CBA's up.
It's all because of fucking money. All right, that's all I have for baseball.
Let's see.
I think in the next couple of weeks, I would like to do we gotta find out who the players union president is, and we gotta do a tail to tape.
I know who it is.
What's his name? It changed recently.
Oh, did it? Oh, no, it did. Yeah.
Not super recently. Yeah, in the last couple.
I remember him from last year because I was in deep. We got
to get back there.
I was in deep.
Me and Noah are gonna go lawyer mode, and we're gonna get to the bottom. We're gonna solve the CBA crisis.
I feel like it should be a lot easier, but it doesn't sound like it. That's what the whole thing was last year.
Just a quick little comparison. 2019 for the World Series, 13.91 million average viewers. 2020, 9.78. 2021, 11.75. Who was in the
2019 World Series?
Nationals.
That was the Nationals.
So you have a bigger market in Georgia. It's fine. I'm just saying. Yeah.
2016. Yeah, 23.
2016 was definitely 2016 was Cubs.
Yeah.
Indians. That was probably up the fucking wazoo.
Just saying, market size matters.
So when the Rays make the World Series.
So hold on, I have another thought because you brought him up. There's no way the Sox could afford or would cough up the money for Marcus Semien, right? The guy who's a finalist for MVP.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope, they're not. I want Chris Taylor. That's my number one of the free agent list. Chris Taylor.
Listen,
Lurie's a free agent.
By all means, if they can somehow figure it out, I'm all in on Marcus Semien.
Oh, no, they ain't gonna. Oh, hell yeah. I'll take an MVP candidate any time of the day, but they ain't gonna get him.
No.
Give me Chris Taylor. He could play right. He could play second. He could play short. He could play third. He could play left center. I don't care. Anyway.
Devil's advocate.
Okay.
Not saying that they're going to spend crazy, but if you think about it, when we rewind back to the Manny Machado, Bryce Harper sweepstakes, right? And all that
the
stuff.
Sox were in on Manny Machado and Bryce Harper.
They were they had to score a touchdown and they fell at the 2-yard line more or less.
Mm-hmm. I was Do you know how demoralized I was when they didn't get Machado?
He's so good too. But
very good.
But hear me out. Jerry Reinsdorf owns the team. The Bulls are in a lot different of a spot now than they were back then. So if you got some extra Bulls revenue kicking in,
so hold on.
I don't know, maybe a little more money in the pocket. I don't know.
I have some follow-ups to that. Well, one would be
I bought a lot of hot dogs.
One would be I think the difference, though, obviously, I mean, the magnitude of the player, I just don't think Semien is as consistent as those guys. I mean, he's a good player.
I'm just talking about in terms of spending.
I know, but my other thing is that
if they get Castellanos, I'm throwing a fucking parade. I'm throwing a parade down the street. He's like the key of right. He is the guy you want in right field.
But no, my other thing would be,
I don't think they are.
At what point do they have to start worrying about those guys that have expiring deals on their own team and making sure they get them back?
I don't know if they're even thinking about that. I didn't think about winning a World Series this year.
There's no tomorrow.
I think they're thinking about more of a World Series.
If they win one, nothing else matters.
True.
That's fair. That's a good point. Yep.
I'm sure they're going to explore Castellanos. I don't think they'll get him. I see Castellanos going to a Marlins. I feel a Tiger. I feel like he's more about the money. A Cub.
God, let him go back to Detroit.
He could. I feel like Detroit's going to spend a lot of money. Correa.
We need an adversary in the Central.
Yeah.
Everyone else seems down, so Detroit emerging. I think it's really good for the Sox organization to try to light a fire under them.
To compete with.
Yeah,
because they had nobody this year.
You really need, I think, having someone that you're going to play a lot that's really good you could contend with. I think that's going to help.
I am high on the Tigers this year.
And gives them more incentive to be more aggressive.
You were high on the Royals last year?
They had a great start.
I'm high on the Tigers.
There was some proof in the pudding with the Royals from the beginning, though. Their lineup looked decent. They had some production from individuals.
I don't think, and I think there's.
Soler won World Series MVP.
I mean,
he's a Royal.
I could still see the Royals being pesky next year.
They'll always be pesky.
And they're always pesky against the Sox.
Yeah, they're pesky. They're a pesky team.
You go to Kansas City, it's hot. It's the middle of June.
The stadium's freaking huge.
It's steamy. It's the big outfield. Man,
Comerica's huge. There's
Comerica's massive.
for no reason.
Deep center field.
Well, do we have any other any closing thoughts
Casey
on
Mize?
MLB?
Casey Mize.
Dark horse, dark horse,
That's a very dark horse.
If
he's in the shadows.
Yeah. But I really like Casey Mize. He really did very well at the end of the year. And they have Spencer Turnbull and all the good young guys.
Give me Dylan Cease next year for Cy Young.
That's a dark horse.
Very dark horse. Arguably a darker horse.
No. Casey Mize. I think Dylan Cease has better stuff.
We're gonna find out.
Any other closing remarks?
After the player strike.
Yeah, of course. After the player strike.
Anything else?
I'm just not excited for the next 2 months because I feel like it's gonna be really ugly.
It's probably also gonna be boring.
Jeff Passan renewed his contract with ESPN.
That's
I like
good.
Jeff Passan a lot.
Good.
So that's nice.
Good.
Like him.
Maybe we'll have Chuck. Maybe we'll have Chuck on during the lockout because there'll be so much to talk about.
Well, the Unathletic Podcast 4th of July special, Countdown to Baseball with Chuck Garfine. It's day 462 of the lockout. It's now the next 4th of July since the last 4th of July special.
Tim Anderson is now 35. He's still yet to play. Brady was hitting his 50s, and we've still yet to hit the field. Because two rich white people can't come to agreement.
At that point, if it's between the players union and the league, they might throw out the scabs like the NFL did in like the 70s. So we'll all just be playing for the White Sox.
Ooh,
that's what.
And maybe other like baseball players are playing for different sports, like LeBron almost did in the NBA.
Oh God, yeah.
So you got like Tatis, like I don't know, playing like basketball. I don't know. You got like Soto playing hockey. You see that clip of him playing hockey?
Oh God!
You got all these different players playing different. Mike Trout hitting the football field with the Eagles.
Like basically, the roster of the Joliet Slammers is going to be playing for like the Cubs.
Yeah,
because they're just going to have to find players just to have a season.
Mm-hmm. I'll be the umpire. They couldn't even get umps.
We know a few good umpires. You know,
I could be it.
We'll come out.
I feel like I'm better than
All right, let me make this a quick little 2-second segment. Blackhawks fired Jeremy Colliton, and they've won 2 straight now. They won 2 straight.
And they're 2-0. Imagine
we're back.
I'll be at the game. I will be be at the game on Friday with Kevin Horn, so I'm excited.
Yeah, that's like the worst. It's the Hawks against the why?
Well, that's why that's why Kevin invited him. You know, if it was a higher profile game, he'd want to hold those tickets a little closer. Coyotes didn't come.
Why did you even invite me? That's my favorite things.
No, he did. I will actually give Kevin I'll defend Kevin here. He did try to get 4 tickets.
Oh, okay.
He was only able to get 2 though.
What would I wear? My Jeremy Roenick jersey of my Coyotes, Jeremy Roenick because he played for the Hawks and the Coyotes.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't know what I'm gonna wear. I don't know if I'm gonna be one of those.
Wear your Maple Leafs jersey.
Do it.
I want to be one of those fans. I want to be one of those.
Yeah,
fans.
wear your Maple Leaf. Don't you have the Bunting Maple Leafs jersey? Wear that one.
Isn't he play? You said he played for the Coyotes.
Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let me look this up here because according to the Shopify app, my jersey was supposed to be here yesterday. Supposed to be here yesterday, but it was saying it was in Indiana as of yesterday. And it was supposed to be here yesterday.
You. That's crazy.
Exactly. It says that it's in transit, departed the FedEx location in Indianapolis, Indiana. That's where we're currently at. So I'm not sure if I'll have it.
At what time?
This is at 1:47 today.
This afternoon or morning?
PM. So I'm going to guess I won't have it in time because I leave at 6 a.m. on Friday morning. So I'm going to guess it will arrive and be here when I return. It's all right. I'll wear Austin Matthews.
There you go.
He's from Arizona. There you go.
There it is. We figured it out.
All right, boom. That's all we need from NHL. He'll
never play for the Coyotes.
He will never will. Ian,
Austin Matthews coming home.
Ian, you finally.
Why? Can I say why he'll never go to Arizona?
Sure.
Because they won't play in Arizona like next year.
They really
that's true.
They are. They're moving their stadium to probably fucking Canada, which they should.
Hopefully.
Get to Quebec.
Move it to Romeoville.
Hartford.
The Romeoville Coyotes.
Hartford, Whalers. Let's do that.
If the Whalers come back, I'll be a Hartford Whalers fan.
Ian Blum.
Don't be saying that. No, get that out of here.
Run it back. We're doing the bit again.
Honestly, good thing you're not a Kraken fan because the Kraken
are rough right now.
No, the
Hawks are almost better than them.
The other me is he was pruned though.
Oh, well, I feel bad for the guy.
Hey guys,
TVA
floating.
He's with TVA. He's with a TVA.
Guys, William Nylander just scored. The Maple Leafs are up 1-0 right now.
I don't know what any of that means.
That means They scored.
It means I'm happy.
Who got the assist? That's what I'm worried about. I have Morgan Riley.
Austin Matthews and Jake Muzzin.
And Morgan Riley in fantasy.
And Ian, you get to close the show out today.
Wow. Play Enter Sandman. I'm coming in off the bench.
There
we go.
Ian Blum.
Let me pull up your rankings, Ian.
Yeah, we're back again with the college football.
I'm trying to think.
So,
did I even watch?
Well, hold on. I know the big one was obviously the team that Michigan lost to. They are ahead of that team.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do this real quick. I'm just gonna run through the key games from a week ago and then get into the rankings.
Oh, sure, go ahead. Yeah.
Key games from ahead. So we're just gonna go in order, 1 through 6, and the results.
Honestly, can I be? I even know what they are.
This is exciting. This is news. This is news to you.
This is news to me. I didn't look. I didn't look because I was excited for this.
All right. So number one,
I learn all my stuff.
Number 1, Georgia beat Missouri.
No way.
43-6. So Georgia this year, has not allowed more than 14 points in a game against like anyone. So their defense has not given up.
Has that ever happened?
No.
Okay.
They're on. Well, it did like in the modern era now.
When nobody cared.
So like they're on
when they weren't on TV.
Yes.
So we don't know if this is true or not.
Sure.
It could have been made up.
Yeah, it could be. So they're on a historical pace. Their front seven, honestly, is just full of NFL draft picks. Like when it comes to draft season, just if there's any upperclassmen on Georgia's front seven, just look at them as far as guys getting picked. Number 2, Alabama struggled against LSU, got out of there 20-14.
That's what game I watched.
But that was a gross game. Alabama didn't look very good, and they have weaknesses. They were exposed a little bit. So we're going to talk about that a little bit later.
So the gap between 1 and 2 is
growing.
It's
growing.
Okay.
It is growing. Michigan State, number 3,
lost.
I said on this podcast a week ago, I would bet whatever I said. I bet that they're not going to make the college football playoff. They lost to Purdue 40-29.
It does seem like Purdue beats ranked teams.
Purdue's frisky, man. Purdue,
the Boilermakers.
Yes, world's largest drum on campus at the University of Purdue.
That's why they win
in West Lafayette, Indiana. So Michigan State came in at number 3. They lost 40-29. Kenneth Walker, their star running back, had a great game. He ran all over the place, but they can't stop anyone, and it's been a problem they've had all year. Even in their Michigan win that we're obviously going to talk about, they gave up a lot of points. So everything's still in front of Sparty.
Still 3 now.
We're going to get into it. Mm-hmm. So everything is still in front of Sparty. They absolutely have a chance. They're not dead yet, but a tough blow to lose to Purdue. But, Purdue beat Iowa when they were a top-ranked team.
What is Michigan State's, their schedule? Yeah, any ranked?
They play Ohio State.
Okay, so that's their body bag game.
Everything is more or less the rest of the way because the 2-loss teams never made it. But
that's true.
The reason why they still have a chance with that one loss is that you have to beat Ohio State. So, and that's a road game for Michigan State as well. So that's basically that game's going to be their season, as long as they don't slip up anywhere else. Number 4, Oregon. So
here we go.
These are your updated rankings. We're going to get into it. Oregon, they struggled in a monsoon against Washington. We're going to get into it.
No, what is ranked number 23? Is that a real college? What is that?
It's UTSA. They're undefeated. They're 9-0.
Yeah, but what is it?
It's the Roadrunners. That's the University of Tennessee, San Antonio.
Thank you.
Roadrunners.
I don't know what college it was.
Yeah, they're undefeated. They're the best team in Conference USA, man. They're a powerhouse.
They're just a new team.
They should have been ranked last.
It just seemed like they're an imposter. I was like, oh, look at Purdue.
They went from unranked to 19 because of that win against Michigan State. So, Oregon, they struggled with Washington, got out of there 26-16. Washington's coach on administrative leave and probably going to get fired because he punched his own player during the game.
Wait, really? Can we pull that up?
So,
can we pull that up?
Mike, if you can find that. It's more of a face mask grab than a punch. I wasn't very...
Did he get 15 yards on that? Face mask?
I don't...
Did he get a flag? Did he get a flag on that?
No, it was one of those split-second things. Because what was happening, there was a scuffle. There was some shoving going on. Jimmy Lake, I think, is the guy's name.
Look at Iowa, the fall from grace.
Jimmy Lake, I think is his name. Don't quote me on that. But it was one of those things where there was a scuffle. Some Oregon players were shoving some Washington players, and he was trying to get his players' attention. So he kind of went to grab his face mask. It looks like a punch on the video, though. I don't think it's a huge deal, but obviously,
well, what does Washington suck?
They're going to be in a bowl game, but they're not really competing for the conference or anything. So, it was a tight game. It was a monsoon.
So Oregon went up after winning a tight game against the unranked team.
Everyone was playing tight games against unranked teams this weekend.
Wait, wasn't Ohio State pretty against Nebraska?
Nebraska, LSU's unranked. So in Alabama,
Cincinnati against what?
Tulsa. So Cincinnati.
Here, Ian.
Damn near lost the game.
Here he is. Here on.
All right, you got it. All right, we'll hold on. I got a lot of Cincinnati.
Yeah, I need this.
Just
who's the coach?
No, man, this ain't it. This is pregame stuff.
This is not the right one.
No, what I'm talking about happened during the game.
Oh, this is the only thing I've seen so far.
Okay.
Why
is there Tupac?
Want to filter by videos?
I could probably do that. Yeah, let's see. Videos.
I hope.
Nope, that doesn't help.
Forget it. I could just imagine it.
If I find it, I'll send it to you later. It's not that.
Is that Mike Tyson?
It's not that exciting. It happened on the sideline during the game. The point is that was a thing that happened. So interesting. So Cincinnati, okay, they
found it. We're good.
Go.
Now I found it.
All right, here we go.
Now I found it.
Got it. This is a lot of build up for something that's not that interesting, but we're too far in now. Here we go.
Like 3 frames per second.
He's in the white hat.
Oh, I see it.
Run that back one more time.
Is that really?
He's coming from left to right, white hat. There it is.
Oh.
a punch and a shove.
I don't know.
I don't know about that.
I wasn't in on it either. The problem is
maybe it's because he just sucks.
He's telling his dude to back the. He's telling him to back up.
That's what I'm saying. He doesn't want a penalty or something.
Right.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
I don't either. But
yeah, that's a tough one.
When you're a public institution and you're a college and the players aren't getting paid, people don't take kindly to things like that. And most coaches don't survive on.
He has a helmet. I think the guy felt pain.
He felt nothing. I'm just telling you how it is. So he's probably going to get fired over that, and because the team's not very good.
That's what I'm thinking.
It's a mix of honestly, what it does is it gives the administration an excuse to fire him.
Exactly.
But if his buyout's big, then he might not. But I don't know what that looks like. Anyway, so Cincinnati, they survived Tulsa. Tulsa's like 3-5.
And they're about to make it, and they're 1 rink away from the playoffs to play Georgia.
Tulsa is bad.
Oh, how bad would that Georgia-Cincinnati game be?
So Tulsa survives 28-20. Something to keep in mind going forward here. So SMU, Southern Methodist University.
That's not real.
It's a real place. Eric Dickerson, you know him from the Rams?
I do know Eric Dickerson.
That's where he went to college. So there you go. They lost to Memphis. Okay. So SMU, they were a 1-loss team that Cincinnati still had to play. And when we're talking about bolstering your resume, since that game was one they were circling, we're like, okay, if SMU has
we beat an undefeated team.
If SMU has 1 loss going into that game against Cincinnati, the playoff committee might have them ranked in like the 20s. So then you have another win over a ranked opponent to try to help your resume to get you into the top 4. SMU lost, another 2-loss team, obviously not appearing in the top 25. So Cincinnati's chances of making it to the playoff are, in my opinion, I just don't think it's very good. Now, if they win out, we're talking about bottom teams.
So they need Michigan State to beat Ohio State.
Cincinnati needs help.
They need a lot. They need Oregon to maybe lose a game.
Yeah, Cincinnati needs help. So number 17,
maybe Georgia just not play anymore. I mean, they need a lot.
So you got number 17 from a week ago, Houston. They fell out. That's a team that they might run into in the conference championship game, but there's nothing in front of them left out. Like basically what it is it's kind of like a poker game, right? So everyone's sitting at the table, and Michigan State, they lost to Purdue, but they still have that Ohio State game. They still have that card left. Michigan has to play Ohio State like they do every year. They have that card left. Notre Dame's got some decent games in front of them. They got a few cards left in the deck. Oklahoma's going to play Baylor this weekend, 13. That's going to be a big game for them to get them into the conversation. They got some cards left. Everyone's still got a few cards left to show. Cincinnati's shown all their cards. All of their best cards have been played. Now,
great analogy, by the way.
Now all they have
got a feel for this.
Now at this point, they have to win out and then hope.
They're preying on other people's losses.
That someone loses in front. They need a lot of help, because I honestly think the way that this committee's doing this, they could go undefeated and not get in. Purely based on.
Has it happened before? I feel like it's happened before.
With a team of their size, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like UTSA being undefeated. Like if they win out, UTSA's not making the playoffs. So it's
I didn't even know there was a place. Yeah.
But like someone that's on the outside looking in at 5. The problem is like everyone wants that group of 5 team to get in because it's never happened before. But at the same time, if Cincinnati,
there's a reason why.
If Cincinnati goes undefeated and they get to like 4,
you gotta play Georgia.
You're gonna have them play Georgia, and like what's gonna happen? You know, so like
I think Ohio State would give it a little bit better.
Yeah, when you're talking about 4 best teams, it's hard. So the rankings, if we keep it in the top, basically the top 10, the rankings are problematic this week. We had problems last week, right?
Mm-hmm.
We had problems last week because Cincinnati wasn't in the top 4 and people thought they should get in. And Oregon was at 3, but they lost to Stanford, and Stanford sucks. So like that looked weird.
A bunch of smart people go there, right?
Yeah. It's like the Harvard of the West Coast, more or less. There's probably a better academic school, but for the sake of conversation. So Oregon is at 3, Ohio State is at 4, because when Oregon and Ohio State played each other, Oregon won the game on the road without their best player. So both teams have one loss. You're going to put when you have the head-to-head, put that team ahead, right? Totally cool. Cincinnati's hanging at 5. I don't think they know what to do with them.
No, at home. Shouldn't Michigan State be above Michigan then?
And there we go. So Michigan State coming off of the loss to Purdue, slips from 3 to 7, and the committee put Michigan over Michigan State 2 weeks after
Michigan State
beat Michigan.
Yeah.
So people are angry.
Yeah, it doesn't
because there's inconsistencies on what they are what they're talking about. And
you think Harbaugh paid him off something?
I don't know, man. Harbaugh needs Jesus. He needs help.
Ian, why aren't you on the selection committee?
I don't know. I could fix this sport.
How do you become a selection? How do you become one of them? You just
it's
get
like
lucky. You
get picked. It's like the commissioner of certain conferences are in there. Athletic directors from schools are in there. Condoleezza Rice, the former Secretary of State under President George Bush, she was on the playoff committee before.
Also the one that was in the running for the Cleveland Browns GM spot.
She was in the running for Cleveland Browns GM, and she's vying for
Oh, I know who that is.
She's trying to become.
They showed her on Sunday Night Football or something.
Yeah, because she's trying to. She wants to be the commissioner of the NFL.
Okay.
That's her dream job.
Okay.
So it's important. People more important than me that have done more, but
maybe they don't know more than you.
They might not. Inconsistencies across the board, though, in the top of the rankings here. I just think looking at this, it's still early, and a lot of dominoes are going to fall. This thing's going to sort itself out at the end of the day, except for Cincinnati, because I think they could very easily win out and not make it. Here's a fun one. Let's put Noah on the college football playoff committee. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. So. The season's over.
Yep.
The bowl games are about to happen. The conference championship games are over.
Mm-hmm.
Cincinnati has won out.
Yep.
So they're 12-0 in the regular season. They beat Houston in the conference championship game. They are 13-0.
Yep.
But it's Cincinnati, right?
Yep.
Think about what you know about, right?
Yep. They probably beat them by 2 points.
Okay. So Cincinnati is going into that. Cincinnati's still 5, right? Let's just say Cincinnati's 5. Notre Dame is now 6.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Notre Dame is an independent. They don't play a conference championship game. They have 1 loss to Cincinnati.
Yep.
So it's 11-1. Okay, so let me just put it to you this way. For the 4th spot, so if we go Georgia, Alabama, Ohio State, 1 through 3, because that's just how I think it's going to end up shaking out.
Mm-hmm.
For the 4th spot,
yep,
you have to pick between Cincinnati or Notre Dame. Who would you put in?
Cincinnati.
Okay. I don't think they would.
No, because Notre Dame's Notre Dame and Cincinnati's Cincinnati.
I don't think they would, even though Cincinnati. Because based on this, Cincinnati beat Notre Dame.
Yeah, so Cincinnati should be higher ranked.
So they should be.
Yeah. It's like what they have with Oregon and Ohio State.
But here's the point.
Because Ohio State's probably the better team than Oregon, right?
Yeah.
Oregon is ahead of them because they beat them.
Right. So here's
Michigan and Michigan State.
So here's the job of the committee, by definition, is to pick the 4 best teams to play in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So if it comes down to Cincinnati or Notre Dame, who's better?
Cincinnati.
I don't.
Like the answer is Notre Dame. The answer is Notre Dame.
No.
Cincinnati. The answer is Notre Dame. The
problem Notre Dame plays a tougher opponent, but Cincinnati beat Notre Dame, so it's kind of hard.
That's the conundrum.
I feel like there'd be a riot because wait, they went undefeated. They played their schedule. They beat the team that they put above them.
Also,
and I think it should be Cincinnati.
I'm sorry, I was just looking into it a bit more because I got after you brought her up. I'm sorry, the Browns wanted to interview Condoleezza Rice for the head coaching job, not the GM, the head coach.
Yeah, that wouldn't work.
Probably better than Freddie Kitchens.
That's true.
A lot better than Freddie Kitchens.
I think that might be the leading reason why John Dorsey got fired from the Browns.
Interesting. Interesting. The point is that there are teams that you just know are better than other teams, but things happen, and then you get put in these really weird situations. So I don't think Notre Dame's going to make it, but Cincinnati, long story short, Cincinnati needs help. So we talked about last week the situation where Georgia goes to play Alabama in the SEC championship game, because for all intents and purposes, if Alabama wins out, that's going to happen. Georgia's basically got the East locked up. So if Alabama loses to Georgia, Alabama has 2 losses. That would, in theory, because of two loss teams.
But the way they put this together, I don't know.
In theory, a 2-loss Alabama team would get kicked out. So that could open things up. And I really think Georgia could beat Alabama.
Yeah.
Alabama's offensive line is the weakness of their team and the strength of
LSU, they're not even on this. They almost beat them.
Yeah. So Alabama's flawed.
So they lose. Texas A&M beat them?
Texas A&M beat them.
And they're 11 now, so the loss doesn't look as bad.
Texas A&M is probably better than what their ranking is and better than their record this year. That's one of those.
So that loss
teams,
doesn't look as bad.
Because
weren't they unranked at that point?
They were,
and
they dropped a game earlier in the year that got them unranked. But Texas A&M's better than what their record shows. The point is that things are going to get dicey.
There's Johnny Manziel.
Yes. Mm-hmm. The point is that things are going to get interesting. Oregon. So a team that's better. So if we're talking about how the rankings are going to finish out,
I feel like there's a school assignment I'm doing with matching up who goes where.
I think it's interesting.
But you have to if they have a bunch of random people selecting the fates of these college students playoff.
Isn't it awful?
Yeah.
And there's TV contracts involved, and it's probably corrupt.
These kids careers are depending on 30 people sitting in a room together.
It would almost be like if they just expanded it to 8 teams and they had a set structure like the NFL, so teams knew what they had to do to make the playoffs. It would be easier.
That would be easier.
Anyway,
it would be much easier.
Utah, got it.
Buried at 24.
Yeah, I even see them down there.
They are playing really well right now. Oregon's going to get them twice. So they're going to get them once in the regular season, and then more than likely once in the conference championship game. I think that's where Oregon slips up. One of those 2 times. Oregon has that loss to Stanford.
So they're done.
So if they lose.
And that's where.
So that's an opening for Cincinnati. But again, you got to remember, you got 3 1-loss Big Ten teams right at the edge. Oklahoma hasn't lost yet. I'm not saying Oklahoma is one of the 4 best teams in the country this year, but if Oklahoma cashes in a win against 13, they could play 10 at the end of the year.
That probably boosts them maybe to 5.
What I honestly think the committee is leaving Cincinnati where it is and praying to the Lord that Oklahoma beats Baylor so that they can throw them in front of Cincinnati.
So they don't want, this committee is anti-Cincinnati, not Power 5, whatever.
I don't blame them though, because Cincinnati against Georgia, Alabama,
I do
Ohio State.
I do feel like expanding would.
So if you expanded it, it would. That's why the group of 5 schools, the smaller schools, are advocating for the expansion. You can see we're seeing the problems here just purely based on these situations. Oklahoma State, 1-loss team. If a big deal is winning your conference is a big deal. So Oklahoma State in the Big 12, they're going to have to face Oklahoma. They might have to play Oklahoma 2 times, but if they can run the table. Talking about teams on the outside looking in that have an outside chance of making a little noise. that they're a team. I think from here on out, just 10 up are the ones that are still alive, realistically. Even though Notre Dame, I think you could probably throw out. So the guys are getting voted off the island. That's the point.
Oh, Survivor.
More or less, as we get to this point. So looking ahead. So we're going into week 10.
How many weeks are there?
Teams play 12. There are 14 weeks in the season.
We got about a month left. Month and a half.
The last week of the regular season for most teams is the Saturday after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Is normally how
about
it
a month.
ends. About how it ends, yeah. So most teams have like 3 games to go. As we sit here, so there you go.
Is that the room where they all sit in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sunday, December 5th will be the selection day when we'll find out who's in. So week 10 games coming up this weekend. I put down, I think there's like 6 of these games that I think are like the ones you want to keep an eye on.
Mercer.
Obviously.
What they got?
I cannot remember. I'll check.
I got it. Okay.
So
look at my Mercer app.
So number 8 Oklahoma is at number 13 Baylor. That's a noon kickoff on Fox this Saturday. That's a big game in the Big 12. Baylor still alive in their quest to win the conference. Oklahoma still alive in their quest for the college football playoff. So Oklahoma's a team that had a kind of a bad schedule in the front half of the year, and they kind of were skittish through it. Spencer Rattler got benched for Caleb Williams. Spencer Rattler's draft stock does not exist anymore.
I saw that he looks
you can
like
pronounce that name of that college.
It's Chattanooga.
Okay.
That's in Tennessee.
I did.
They're winning?
Yeah, dude.
It says first in Southern.
Yeah, dude. That's Mercer, man.
I
Beat the
saw
Citadel.
what's it called? I saw Spencer Rattler's taking Oklahoma out of his bio, and it looks like he's probably he's going to be
Yeah,
transferring.
he should go to Mercer. He should go to Mercer.
He's going to do what Jalen Hurts did, where when Tua was at Alabama,
Alabama.
He went to the transfer portal and he moved to a different school. So
is he going to go to Bama?
I don't know if Bryce Young's coming back another year. If Bryce Young comes, I think he is. So probably not.
I feel like Bryce Young's not even eligible, is he?
No, he's not. So anyway, Oklahoma, Baylor, big game in the Big 12, noon Fox. Number 6, Michigan, on the road at unranked Penn State. Penn State should be ranked, but they're not.
Well, yeah, wasn't Penn State like top 10 at one point?
Yeah, they fell off.
Okay.
They fell off. They should be ranked though. They're a team I'm surprised didn't get ranked, but Penn State's a tough place to play. Michigan has gone to Penn State in a situation like this where they were ranked and looking to make the playoff, and they've gotten famously. There was a Saturday night ABC game where Michigan was ranked in the top 15, and it was like, we're going to make the playoff this year. And then Saquon Barkley just ran all over them, and they lost by like 100 points. That was my last year of being a Michigan fan. But
is that what broke the camel?
No, it was the Ohio State thing.
Oh,
they're not competitive with them. So that's a big game for them. It's a tough place to play, so that's one where if Michigan might slip up there. Got to look. The line's really tight. It's like 2.5, 1.5.
The Michigan game?
Yeah. So
okay.
That one's one to keep an eye on.
I mean, the Purdue game was like what? 3? So I think they're telling you something.
You're Boilermakers.
Yeah.
The alma mater of Drew Brees. Drew Brees went there. Won them the Rose Bowl his senior year. He does the Notre Dame game.
Okay, that's what he thought.
For NBC. Now ranked 19th. They're going to Columbus to see if they can knock off another top team. So they got Ohio State this weekend.
Ooh.
After they knocked off. I
might watch that game.
They knocked off Iowa. They knocked off Michigan State.
Oh, they're going next.
So now they're. It's like that meme of like the Grim Reaper and like all the blood through the different doorways.
Next up,
Ohio. Like they're knocking on Ohio State. Yeah, I think Ohio State's gonna obliterate them. But
that's not.
You never know.
That's not fun. I want chaos.
I agree. All of the top teams should lose every week just to mess everything up.
Georgia. I don't think.
I want Georgia to win the Natty, to be honest, but
I don't mind it.
I want to see them win the Natty because after
Alabama win all the time, it's not that fun.
They almost won one. Roquan Smith senior year, and then Tua came in and pulled the rug out from under them in overtime. So that'll be a big game for Purdue and Ohio State and the Big Ten West. Because a lot of these teams that aren't in contention for the playoff, they still have things to play for. So Purdue in the Big Ten West with Wisconsin and Minnesota Minnesota was in first place, lost to U of I. Shout out to Illini, won a football game.
Good for them.
So took Minnesota, who was ranked, out of the rankings, and now whoever basically has the title of losing to whoever comes out of the East, because the East is like Ohio State, Michigan.
Oh, look at that.
So you just gotta add one. You just gotta add one. Gotta add a door.
Oh wait, I clicked the hold on. I had no, hold on. I had it. I clicked the wrong page. My bad.
But so like in the Big Ten West, it's like Wisconsin, Iowa, Northwestern,
Get the mascot.
Purdue, all that sort of stuff in the West. And in the East, it's Michigan, Michigan State, Ohio State, Penn State. So like the East is a stronger division than the Big Ten, but this game's big for Penn State because they're in contention for that West division title. Then you would go to Indianapolis and play the winner of the East. So probably Ohio State. So big game for Purdue. They got a lot to play for. So we'll see how that goes. At the same time,
what's the spread on that game?
I don't know. I can check for you.
Where's it at?
That's in Ohio.
Okay, so it's probably like 10, 7.
That's probably more, I would think.
13, 14.
Probably like 14 and a half.
14 and a half. I think if it was in Purdue.
As we wrap up here, I want to circle back to the NFL real fast.
I got like 6 more games on here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were.
Big week.
We'll go back.
Mercer plays.
We will go back.
Chattanooga. It's 20 and a half.
For the Ohio State game?
Yes. Ooh. That's why I said I think Ohio State's going to destroy them.
Okay.
Georgia's playing Tennessee. That is also
a
20 and a half spread, but they're the number 1 team in the country, so you always want to keep an eye on them just to make sure, just to check. Really quick, talking about big divisional games. The ACC Atlantic, number 16 NC State at number 12 Wake Forest. These are 2 teams that aren't competing for the playoff, but are competing for that division championship to go to the conference championship game. For them, it's a big deal. Got to watch that one. That's a 6:30 kick, and then the ABC game of the week is Notre Dame at Virginia. Notre Dame is ranked 9th, trying to add more wins to their resume to try to crawl back into the top 4. They don't play a conference championship game, so they have to win out. They should handle Virginia, but they're a team that tends to play good teams close. They had a couple of close encounters in the past few years. And then lastly, the Pac-12 After Dark game. Washington State playing really well right now, a little bit better than their record shows. They're around 500. I think they're a couple wins better than that. At number 3, Oregon, a team that lost to Stanford, that struggled with Washington. So while you're sleeping, getting ready for football on NFL Sunday, a top 5 team might lose.
Well, they'll play Sunday.
That
game.
I mean,
not Sunday.
I mean, in the East Coast.
What time do they play here?
Here it will.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But like where they're playing the game.
Okay.
So those are the games that I think you guys should keep an eye on, listeners and otherwise.
I want chaos. I want all these ranked teams to lose.
If you want chaos, you need the top teams to lose.
Yeah, I want chaos. I want Oregon. I want Ohio State. Let's go Purdue.
Yeah, just everything to get messed up.
I want Cincinnati to be the 3 seed.
And just a quick shout out to NIU, who is losing last I checked to Ball State, but has a chance to clinch the MAC West in the next couple of weeks. And there is a very strong possibility that I will be in Detroit Saturday, December 4th for the MAC championship game at Ford Field. So I'm working on making that.
They're gonna have a championship game in Ford Field.
Yeah, they have it there every year.
But
they have a championship. Did you know there's a championship football game being played at Ford Field every season, Noah?
That's good for them.
Every year.
Good for them.
But the Lions have never played a championship game of any kind in Ford Field, NFC or otherwise. So it is getting exciting. It's a good time. Coaching carousel is getting a little interesting, and there's some NFL ties, so we'll get into that at some point. But there it is, college football.
That was a lot to take.
Yeah,
this is the busiest time of the year for me. This is it.
Because I don't watch really much games, so you give me all the information I need. So when I talk about college, I actually maybe I know it. It sounds like I know.
Yeah, you do. As long as you get it.
Georgia good.
Boom.
Mercer good.
Georgia win. Mercer good. That's all I need to say.
Georgia win. Mercer good.
That's all I need.
I can't wait if we got to do like some sort of watch party or something if Mercer qualifies for the FCS playoffs, because they have like a full-fledged playoff. It's not like the top 4 teams. Like they have a whole tournament in the FCS level. So
if they make it to the finals, when they make it to the championship game,
I was just saying like the first playoff game. So.
When they make it to the championship game?
Yeah, if they make it, we'll do it.
They're first in the Southern, whatever that means.
Illinois State was in the championship game a couple years ago. They ended up
Mercer's
losing,
time.
So
I gotta look at their players. I gotta see what they got.
We gotta try to get one of them on here. It can't be that hard.
No.
Just like send a DM to the quarterback, be like, hey, this is like the official Mercer.
I know you're not
podcast.
busy. It's a Wednesday. I know you're not busy. Come on.
Like you're not prepping for Chattanooga. Like, come on.
Like, not even if there's a place. Come on.
Chattanooga's like a pretty big city in Tennessee. Like
It is, yeah. No, it is.
What's the state capital of Tennessee? It can't be Chattanooga. Is it Nashville?
It might be
Nashville, Tennessee.
Capital of Tennessee. No, Knoxville.
Knoxville. That's where the University of
Tennessee. No. It is actually Nashville. Wow, look at that.
Oh, well, there you go.
It is Nashville. Right.
I mean, that makes sense.
So wait, in 1796, the Constitutional Convention declared Knoxville as the capital. However, in 1812 through 1816, Nashville was back as the capital.
Oh, so it's back and forth.
See, that's a good if the NFL expands, go to Knoxville, and they can be rivals with the Titans.
Gosh.
But technically,
NFL teams in Tennessee.
The technical answer is Nashville. Is the capital of Tennessee.
There's a geography lesson.
Chattanooga.
I just wanted to circle back to the NFL real quick because we didn't talk about the big thing that happened. Josh Allen defeats Josh Allen.
Oh my God! Sure, I forgot about that. The Josh Allen inception.
Yeah, Josh Allen
fumble pick.
Josh Allen inception interception.
I should have said the king of the week. I got Josh Allen. And
no kidding.
What? No,
wasn't Josh Allen his dog shit?
Yeah, exactly. I should have said Josh Allen is my king.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
Damn,
that was definitely a big one we missed. And one last thing, as I continue on with my degree in a sports management major, I'm currently working on my project of turning Ian into a quarterback.
Yes, sir.
The Northwestern quarterback. It's a work in progress.
Back, right? I'm McCaffrey.
Yes, you are the running back of the team. Yes, you are. The next,
that is a kicker. I'll take
Ian.
No, it was my kicker in my NCAA.
We are currently. I am building Ian's media page. That is being finished up tomorrow. I had to give Ian some awards, so we had to figure out what awards Ian's winning.
Valedictorian
at Northwestern. My goodness.
Yep.
Why am I going to the NFL? I could be a doctor.
So you are a senior. So I had to get stats for your first 3 years at Northwestern. I
cannot wait for the Jets to draft you and ruin your career.
I'm excited. Greeny will be so thrilled though. Greeny, Northwestern alum getting drafted by the Jets.
Mike Greenberg will be excited.
It's like a dream come true.
But yeah, and I'm excited. I think next week I get to start building the Ian Blum website. So that's going to be fun.
You have a website named after you.
At some point, there will be Ian Blum merchandise being made.
You gonna rock it?
If you make a hoodie that says Ian Blum for Heisman, I'll wear that for the rest of my life and in my coffin.
I'm not sure what the exact. It's gonna have to say something Ian Blum. I'm not sure if Heisman will be on it, but Ian Blum will be on. There will be a shirt with your name on it. That's all I know.
Interesting. I want a Heisman shirt.
Maybe we'll put all your teammates on the shirt too.
No, I just want one.
Yeah, why should I be on there?
I'll honestly just if I could get a hoodie that just said Ian and then the number 4 and then Heisman just on the front and it was like black and purple text, I'd wear that for the rest of my life. And in my coffin.
White and purple. You need to pop out more.
No, white stains.
Oh, it's true. You don't want to get ketchup on it.
You know how I eat a lot of ketchup.
I know.
Just straight from the bottle.
I was gonna say you don't even like dip it in anything. You just eat it.
It's weird. The best condiment, let me tell you.
I think it is.
So I was always thinking about doing like a punter of the year thing for college football. Like, should I adopt that since we have this platform now?
Do it.
So I think I'll try to find the San Diego.
Dude, I thought college punters were real people.
That's disrespectful.
That is very disrespectful.
The San Diego State punter had an 82-yard punt this season. I like that. So give me that in a hoodie. It's about to be winter up here. It's going to be cold. No one's going to see it. Here we go. Here it is.
It's fresh. Get a beanie too.
I'd wear that shit everywhere. People would be, and it's funny because I was telling Mike this, like, as someone that I played high school football as a freshman, and I was arguably the worst player in the program. So, like, the irony,
you're the one with the.
So the irony of all of this is just hilarious. It's the funniest part. Like, I don't think anyone will understand it, but like, I love it.
You know, I'm gonna be. So Ian's player model is Clayton Thorson, former quarterback of Northwestern.
He was damn good in college.
There will be
tore his knee up.
There will be a quote unquote Ian Blum hype video made.
Oh hell yes!
Can we get you like at the fields, like throwing some spirals?
I can do that National Signing Day photo for you if you want.
I'm gonna need a
picture of me holding up the jersey.
I will. I'm gonna need photos. I'm gonna need photos of Ian for this project.
That's fine. I'll look. I have I have a Northwestern miniature helmet and I have a jersey. So I'll recreate on Thursday. I'll go into the athletic center and then I'll have me and Dave will do it. We'll set up a table in like our conference room and then I'll make it look like it was my National Signing Day. And I was like, I'm at my high school.
Someone's hand.
Yeah. Well, I'll just crop. We can crop Pat Fitzgerald next to me in the picture. Yeah. We can make that. I'll post that everywhere, dude. You don't understand. This is like
hashtag signing day.
Right.
Hashtag proud alumni.
So far I could see some of the other people's like media guides for their player. So mine with Ian Blum as the face of the thing. Someone's got the name Anthony Night Train Knight, and their player model is Kyler Murray. So just a comparison, we have Ian Blum. I have Ian Blum versus Kyler Murray is currently where
you think anyone else is getting pictures of real people for this project?
Absolutely. Well, of actual football players, yes.
No, but of like just some like I think if we like use me as much as possible, there's no way I can't win.
Oh, it's a competition.
Oh, it's a competition.
That's what it feels like.
No, it is. It is a competition. It is.
Oh, we gotta win.
My firm, I believe, came 2 points shy of the best logo for the firm.
Got to go all in on this.
Okay.
So
yeah,
I mean,
this is everything.
It's our new project.
This is more important than my own schoolwork. I'm not even.
Yeah, you know what? I'll put that.
I had to write poetry today.
Oh, Shakespeare over here. Okay.
I got to write a song next week.
I know a guy for that.
This is right here. This is the this is the logo for the brand that Ian's represented by.
How much they paying you?
Wouldn't I pay them if they were my representation?
How much you paying them?
Let's see. There's
not enough. I don't have my damn hoodie, or too much rather.
Here you go. Here's the Ian Blum makeup.
Look at this.
Damn, look at that GPA. Can you get it to a 4? Come on, dude.
If I'm going to be valedictorian, I'm going to have to get it way up. You kidding? At Northwestern?
Would you having like a B+ right there?
Dude, it's my fucking science class, man. I got to dissect the frog, but I'm game taped. Come on.
My hand's all fucked up from the last game. I
know, like my finger got broken on my non-throwing hand, and I'm like fumbling the scalpel over here.
And then fucking the professor's yelling at me over here.
Like professor's telling me to get off my huddle account.
Like professor, I just threw for 5 tutties against Ohio State. What else do you want from me?
Here you go. Here's 6 games.
I can't believe I lost though.
You have 0 picks.
Number 23, Stanford. What universe
right here.
is this?
Yeah, this is the wrong. Yeah, what TVA timeline are we in right here?
Where'd I lose?
To Michigan, to Wisconsin.
You know, a loss at Wisconsin, I can live with that. That's a tough place to play. Camp Randall's loud.
You beat the shit out of Nebraska.
You beat Ohio State though.
That's a home game on a Friday too.
Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
Fancy.
Friday night game.
Famously, Justin Fields' best statistical game with Ohio State was a Friday night in Evanston.
Here's Ian Blum in action.
That's me. I'm also on the Eagles practice squad.
Fresh.
He tore in IRL. He tore his ACL in the 2017 Music City Bowl, and then came back for 2018 and led the Northwestern to the conference championship game, and that was the one I went to. So Northwestern's been in the conference championship game like 2 out of the last 3 years. Not going this year.
This is him.
But this is the real guy. Oh, he's a free agent.
He was on the Giants. He's in the Giants.
That's tough. No, I liked him in college. He was a good college player, though.
Yeah, short. Oh, he's almost went to the entire NFC East.
He says Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been around.
You can tell.
Oh,
It's
Ian, you're also
Cleveland, too.
Ian, you're also married.
Against Cleveland.
What's my wife look like?
Audrey.
Let's look her up. Let's see if we can find her.
Oh God.
Been here since 2018. That's the one on the right? No.
Is this?
That one right
that-
there.
Yeah.
That's a dub.
No, not that one.
This
Tom.
is her. This is her. Oh, this
No.
one?
that one. That one. Audrey. There she is. That's her right there. Nope. That's it.
There she is.
Arthur Thorson. Let's go.
All right. On that note, I think we wrap up the podcast. All right. It was a fun one. Another fun episode as usual. Yeah.
I have more fun when Noah's here.
That is true. If we had time, I'd love to film something. We could do something this weekend as I'm back in town. An early podcast.
What do you want to film?
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
Nah, if we can get Mike on, we could do a draft.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, a draft.
Let's draft. Let's do a draft of Ian Blum's best games at Northwestern.
There you go.
These are made up, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm drafting.
Oh,
I think I'd pick the Ohio State game.
I'll go the Stanford game.
I mean, your statistically best game was against. Let's see. I mean, you beat UNLV 66-15.
What?
University of Nevada, Las Vegas.
Thank you. Nevada also has the state and the city in it.
You beat Michigan.
There's a University of Nevada. There's a Nevada State.
Hey,
so
you beat
like Las Vegas.
You beat Michigan State 65-27.
Michigan State, East Lansing, Michigan. I gotta tell Nora what colleges are.
65 to 27. That's a pretty good win.
Take that, Mel Tucker.
Oh my God, you beat the JGC Wolves too. Because you destroyed them. Yeah.
All right, we'll
2 to 4. I think it's 2 to 4.
Well,
I took 2 kneels in the end zone.
Oh, okay, all right.
Just trying to get the game going.
We'll see you folks next week.
See you later.